and baddest coaches, man, in boxing right now.
Man, I ain't nobody, man. I'm just regular old me.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
that?
That's what's up. That's what's up. Man, so how's everything? How's everything in the gym going?
Man, Jim going marvelous. We just did the Silver Gloves last night. I think we just won outstanding team in the Silver Gloves with the youngest man. I want to commend my coaches participating in it because my main coaches was out at the nationals with the kids. We got a little girl they barely me and Steve, one of my coaches, sit there and said she was going to win it all. She went out there and won it all. So that's a bright lady. He gave her the nickname, the First Lady. So
Oh,
I'm
congrats.
happy for her. Yeah, I'm definitely happy for her. And then just getting ready for what's next for us. That's all.
Yeah, man. Obviously, we see that Amazon Prime is going to be taking over boxing, man. That's going to be good. I hear you in the media saying there's a smile in every home.
Yo, that damn Al, yo. I remember they was trying to hit him in the head from the beginning. He's still making moves. You gotta give him his props.
Right, man. And I think what was it? You guys started the year with Hector Garcia, if I'm not mistaken, this year.
Yes, we did, man. We did. We did. We started a lot of stuff, man. People don't understand that. I remember when the pandemic, we was the first one to jump out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know. So, I'm looking forward what the future brings and whatnot. Boxing looking good, but opponents are running out. Somebody gotta fight somebody. That's the way I'm
Mm,
looking at it.
mm. So
You know.
how do you feel about the 135 division now?
I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Only two left is Shakur Tank. The kid that fought on the zone, I thought he was gonna make some noise. He done. Colbert, he trying to make his little comeback. He got to do a rematch. Only one left is little Frank Market. He's still hanging around.
He's hanging around.
Pitbull still hanging around. That's it for right there. That's markable names. That's names this man mentioned in boxing.
Mm, true.
You know,
True.
Not Josh Taylor. What's his name? Gambosa's in what you call it? The two old guys they fight.
Oh,
Romachenko.
Kambosos and Lomachenko. He said the old
Yeah, they
guys.
great fight. The old guys, they great fight. What else is happening?
You ever
They
you ever
on.
thought about Tank fighting Lomachenko?
I mean, it's always dealing. I see. I'm not in no meetings. You got to be in the meetings, and it got to make sense to the heads to be. You know. And sometimes when they sitting at them tables, certain people don't agree with certain things, don't want certain things to happen and whatnot. So it is
And
what
that
it
name
is.
never been mentioned.
Like I said, sometimes everybody keeps saying the A side. No, it's the head to B sides. You get what I'm saying? Because people don't understand certain fights are made before the fight even being made. Because when you sit down and start crunching on those numbers together, man, it got to make sense to everybody. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give Devin Haney his props yesterday. He put on a great performance. Actually, he definitely had a tailor-made suit. He wore that suit last night. He did it. He had a tailor-made suit. Um, I sit back and
Sharp.
look at he looked sharp. Like he was supposed to look this sharp, like he was supposed to, but he looked real sharp. You know, I just sit there and say, Regis was another Rolly, but he had no footwork. Period. Rolly had better footwork than him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but Devin, he did his thing. He looked remarkable. Like I always sit there and say, that's why Devin Dag, he said, Calvin, stop. He put this bargaining chips together. But again, I want to make a challenge like, yo, if y'all cannot mention Tank name for any conversation for the whole year 2024, then y'all got me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going up to 47. Talk about who y'all gonna fight at 47. Forget about 40 now. Forget about 35. Forget about Tank. In my mind, and y'all said it in the ring, we going up to 47. Then I'm sitting there saying, damn, 47. Who they gonna fight at 47? The top dogs at 47 is Crawford and Boots. right?
Top guy. Yeah.
Yeah, Thurman. So I know y'all ain't gonna jump up there, or y'all might fight Barrios. Might happen, might not happen. Then I looked across the border. I see Josh Taylor. That's where they gonna go at.
Mm.
Easy to make,
Easy
safer
money.
fight. Then it dawned on him. I said, "Dang, he couldn't make 40 because they had to strip all the way down." You know what I'm saying? So that tells me he a big boy. You know, if you got to strip down at 40, you campaigning at 40, you shouldn't have to strip down at 40.
Wow. A Josh Taylor and Haney fight. I mean, that's you know how to pick them. What do you think about that fight? If that was to
That's
happen,
that, that's the only person I can think at 47. You talking about fighting somebody at 47, and like I said, I studied the here's the B. Um, that's the only fight that I can see that they can make easy, cause of my man, what's his name? I like him, Eddie Hearn, cause of Eddie
hmm
Hearn. Eddie Hearn. I like Eddie Hearn because he always tell the truth about the business side. He always like, yo, some days I be in there wiping his tears. you know, he tells the truth on the business side, and that's the only fight that I know that he can convince to make that happen. So, 2024, you'll probably see 47, Josh Taylor, and what's his name?
Devin Haney.
Yeah, if they not going to fight at 40 anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't hear nothing else after 40. I'm hearing 47 there.
What do you think is? I guess is the goal to be a welterweight at the end of the day, and be try to get your body ready for that. And if that's the case, like how can we get a tank fight? If you're going all the way up to welterweight.
Like I said, they say, in the words of Coach Calvin Ford, when my man, um, hey, I can't think of his name, from out of Virginia, was great fight Margarita. Um, Come on, help me out. He had a car accident. Uh, Paul Williams.
Paul Williams.
He was
Okay.
in
Yeah.
my gym. And he said, "Man, I would love to fight Paul Williams." I said, "Shucks, get somebody in this camp and say, yo, I don't want a lot of money. I just want to get a chance to fight him." Fight was
Mm,
made. Paul Williams' career went to the ceiling. In the words of Floyd Mayweather, he didn't fight for the money. He wanted to fight. You get what I'm saying? So my thing is, if you're trying to get the fight, you know, say, yo, send me an offer. Take the offer and get in the ring.
right. Right. Um.
I mean, that's the quickest way I think the fight could happen because it's always dealing with the money situation and how you back and look at everything. It's a lot of stuff that goes on in putting on a fight.
True.
You know,
True.
that's just
I
like
mean.
when Tank made that tweet about they were selling the tickets for a certain price. We used to sell the same ticket price, and Tank used to sell out. Then they pushed it to the limit. He sold 5-1, maybe 10-1 from the last fight with Ron and what's his name. That's why Ron got what he got. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So I can't. I mean, God said that's why God said got what he got. You look at Rody and Tank fight in New York. He sold out. Ticket price was different. So let's not go there with the ticket prices and whatnot. That's like they did what it did first time there. People came out and supported. You know, um, everything was good. They dad did a great job on putting everything together. Good negotiate. Everything was good. Great fight. You know, Devin put
Something
on a
that you
great
was
great show
expecting.
for us. You know what I'm saying?
Something that you was expecting already.
Wait a minute. For some reason, my sound disappeared. Hold on. Let me do this.
We got over 150 people here, guys. Make sure you guys smash the
I
like
still
button. We
didn't
only got
get you. Wait
7.
1 second.
No problem. No problem. I'm just talking to the chat here. Um,
Wait a
make
minute.
sure you
Hold up.
guys
Something went wrong. Let's get it back.
make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Share.
It's back. Yeah, we back. Let's go.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Just for the people that we're just about to talk about the Devin Haney show. Now, as far as yesterday's concerned, you know what I'm saying? How would you grade the performance?
I told you he had on a tailor-made suit.
Yeah.
He wore that suit. He
Mm-hmm.
wore it. He wore that joint. Only
Okay.
thing I just got to sit there and say, he
Talk to
heard him.
me.
He heard him, but he didn't finish him.
Mm. A few
You know what I'm
times, right,
saying?
Coach?
So
He heard him a few times.
he heard him. He didn't finish him. So maybe the next fight at 47, he might can hurt somebody. But he can hurt somebody at 40. You know what I'm saying? He just don't know how to,
Mm.
So
Finishing is a different technique as well. I see that you guys work on that a lot in the gym, and that's a part of being a great fighter as well. Because
yeah,
you could be
so
down on the cards. You could be really down on the cards.
yeah.
You know,
I just
eh,
Regis didn't have nothing. Regis didn't have nothing for him, yo.
right.
Only thing he had was that, he ain't had nothing. He had I was like, damn. I said, shit, how he get where he got at?
Mm.
No, I really asked myself, like, how the fuck he get? I sit there and say, is that easy to get there? I was tailor made, but I mean, Devin. I mean, I look at Devin fights and I watch him. I really watch him. He's maturing, he's growing. You know what I'm saying, and whatnot. But again, when I sit back and look at it, guys that gave him that bite back, he had problems with, but he get it out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
He gets it out the
Now,
way.
now, do you feel like as far as those times that he hurt somebody, do you think that that's one thing that he's lacking in his game as far as that killer instinct? Because some people don't really hurt. Some people get shocked when they hurt somebody and they don't know what to do.
Well, like I said, that's a new element. If I have been watching him, he's definitely maturing to be where he's at as far as that performance. And see, like I said, fights are being made before it's being made. When they picked him, they already knew what he was bringing to the table.
Hmm.
He just really showed y'all just now. You know what I'm saying? If you go
Right.
look at his previous fights, he never showed you anything different. He got a
Mm.
punch. He remind me of
Margarito.
that was nah, the one that used to smoke cigarettes.
Oh, Mayorga.
Myoga, that type of fighter. That's getting there and say,
Yeah.
fuck it, let's fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what Regis was. You know what I'm saying? Um, them type of guys. You know what I'm saying? But they get in position that hits, they hit you. He couldn't touch that because I sit there and said Devin was a better athlete. You could clearly see that.
Correct.
You
Correct.
could
Correct.
you could clearly see that. I like Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn didn't even mention Tank. That's why I like him. He know he got control of Garcia. He pushing Garcia. You get what I'm saying? They video. He pushing Garcia and Haney.
Hmm.
Devin, Devin dad, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And he's smart. He's smart. Like, do I want to mess with Shorty? With Shorty? You know what I'm saying? That's an interesting fight. But I think Rolly and what's his name gonna fight. Bargaining
Ryan.
chips again. Ron and Rolly gonna wind up fighting, you know. So we gotta wait and see, because that's another jump over to what you call it. But I think they got Garcia in a position to make that fight, you know what I'm saying, some type of contract or some type of agreement, some type of way where they can make that fight with Devin and him. But I got Ron is in another situation, might fight Rolly. You know what I'm saying? Better fight, better chance. Uh Getting that belt for him. And if them two do fight, then that's two belts at 140. But Devin and I'm talking about going to 47. So I don't know. I'm thinking you will go to 40 and say, shit, that's where the money at. I'm gonna make this the money round.
Mm.
So
Mm.
it's kind of confusing me now. Like they talking 47. They got the belt at 40. Her, her talking about yo fight Garcia, but I know Garcia gonna go at Rolly to get that belt. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like which fighter gonna want to make a move on whatever. Like, okay, I can go. You can go fight Devin for his belt, or you can go fight Rolly. You know what I'm saying? Which one is the easy belt to get you quick to go back to the bargaining table? Far as this is you want to get paid. It's all about bargaining chips.
Right. Right. I mean, in your eyes, you guys obviously studied Ryan uh, a lot, and I don't know if you guys went in depth as far as figuring out as far as Haney is concerned. But like, who would you say has that better end of the stick when it comes to that fight? Because
It's different.
they've been around in the amateurs together. I think they're tied.
Different. It's different because Garcia got Earl Spence coach now, Dirk.
Derek James.
Right. So now Garcia is getting some different layers of stuff there. You know what I'm saying? He's around certain things. Devin, I can't evaluate that performance because of the type of opponent he had in front of him. But his athletic ability is again is there. He's maturing. And like I sit there and say, I know Garcia, he gets you hurt, he come to get your ass. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Um, looking at Devin frame, he is a bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? And looking at the weight, when he had to go make weight, he had to strip down to make weight. You know what I'm saying? At 40. So that's another indication that having he's like, he's having problem making 40. You know what I'm saying? If I have to strip down and make 40. So again, these things you look at,
So you basically saying, it was this a game tested though for Devin at 40 though? He was like game tested at 40.
I mean, why would Hearn give up Regis if he thought he couldn't make another move with Haney? That don't make sense. That's like I've been in that situation. That's like giving away money.
Hmm.
I got Regis. I can hold him around. That's all I do. I can get people from overseas to fight Regis and keep him safe and just milk the belt to get that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you can
Uh,
match him up with some of the guys in that co-main event that they just had.
right. And keep him still, and then get one of them guys to be with me. You
Hmm.
get what I'm saying? Without losing my strap. So now he must got some type of paper deal with her to make that fight. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And looking at the intro, how they was selling the fight, they kept putting Garcia face on the fight. You know, I'm like scratching my head, like he's not even fighting them tonight. Make sense?
Yeah, 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 exactly.
So I said, And then when I hear her never mentioned Tank anything. Great job, her. He mentioned what's his name and what's his name. So he trying to his mind, we're gonna make that fight. But then when I listen to Devin Day, he like, yo, we're going up 47. So I'm like, yo, so are you gonna try to do the same thing that you did with the 35 belts? Hold on to them. See, can y'all fight at 40 and keep them belts? If the body sinks, say, nah, we ain't doing all that. You gotta make your mind up. What you gonna do? You gonna stay here and fight at 40, or you gonna let it go and fight at 47? So I don't know. I'm going up 47. So I'm like, damn, who you gonna fight at 47? He ain't gonna get Barrios. I know that going. We thought he was, but I ain't got that happen. Only person that Eddie Hearn can get to that makes sense, but it's not for a belt. They just fighting at 47. It's Josh Taylor.
Yeah, you did make that point. You definitely made that point. Now,
It makes sense. Do it make sense to you though?
yeah, because he's been speaking upon going to 47. So
No, I mean none of us was like, so I'm saying, okay, you talk about 47. Why
if
we
you go
talking
on
about 40?
BoxRec right now, he's already ranked like in the top three. I think he's number three before Boots Ennis. Well, maybe now Boots is over him now that he got elevated. But yeah, he's in the top five as a welterweight
At 47?
at 47. Just of him,
Wow.
he hasn't even fought at 47. It's already on BoxRec. I'll show you.
Wow. But
Yeah,
that's not my first time saying that. That's
yeah,
not the first time me I was seeing that happen. That happened with us before. And we made the move. We was right there to be in position to do something. So like I said, here's the B and the sanctioning body, they looking at it. And something is brewing that we don't know about. Something is brewing that we don't know about. So his next fight might be his next fight might be George Taylor.
yeah. That's a. I mean, who would win that fight though?
I got Devin winning that fight, but I don't because if you look at George Taylor and Regis, Josh did the same thing to Regis.
Mm.
Am I right or wrong?
Mm-hmm.
But I think Devin's athletic ability will beat Josh. You know what I'm saying? That's a good fight though. And Devin will go overseas, go anywhere to make the fight. And because it's
Mm.
not like it's something, it's nothing on the line. Because Josh don't have a belt, he don't have anything. He's just fighting at 47.
That's
You
right.
know. So if he really couldn't make 40, but speaking looking at how Devin mean was, I felt comfortable. I felt stronger at 40. I could take days off and stuff. So he felt comfortable at 40. But again, he's still growing. Can he go back down 40? Because this fight he had to like strip down to hit 40.
Mm-hmm.
So
You,
just waiting to see. I'm looking at what they're doing, how they doing it, and listen to they talk. They talk. You hear me? Nah, we at 35. I'm a rule 35. Unless youngin sit there and say, yo, I don't want to do 35 no more. Then we talk about doing something different. Because Tank
mm-hmm.
was really a 26, 30, 35. Ran up to 40, brought him back down.
Right.
And
Right.
he was the little guy. He was the little guy you look at. He was the little guy then.
Mm-hmm.
He just pack a punch.
Now, like when we discussed as far as Barrios is concerned for Devin at 47,
He ain't gonna be
we
able to get that fight. I did my analysis. That fight ain't gonna happen.
no. Why
It's
is
too
that?
many. It's too many heads to be that's in control, and you'll be out in the wilderness if you make that decision. So
Mm.
I know my man. I know my man Bob. I I ain't jumping out there. Money sound good, but it ain't that good to mess up a relationship where I can make more. I can make more down the line.
Oh, well, like a rematch with Tank.
Nah, more fighters. He got a nice stable.
Okay.
So if you mess up a relationship, if you mess up a relationship, that'll stop your cash flow. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That'll stop your cash flow. So you don't wanna do that. You don't want to do that. So what you'll do is just Barrios in a good place right now. Um, and he got more guys to put him in some serious, serious, serious fights to make some serious, serious money.
Right.
You know,
You know when it comes down to this, everybody wants to see Tank and Devin. Like, will this fight,
right. It's hard to say. Bill already sit there and said, if I come down, I want 30 million. Shit again, like I keep telling y'all, when they start putting all this fight together, all this stuff together, Tank ain't taking a pay cut. It's Devin bringing that type of money to get 30 million. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can't. Your tickets are too low. You're giving away tickets as well. Like, this is not like when you see Tank's tickets, they're like nosebleeds hitting like you know
That's
even before Tank, it was like 300,
yeah,
3
yeah,
something
yeah,
nosebleeds for
yeah,
at Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Fighting
yeah.
Barrios.
And we, that's why he was saying, man, that's why he got on Tank. Oh, Tank charging premium. Man, if I got some medicine that's curing cancer and people willing to pay for it, what you supposed to do?
Mm,
You get what I'm saying? Um, type bring that type of excitement, and they was testing the water. They test the water and it happened. It happened for that particular fight. Um, would it happen for that particular fight? People probably would come out because I think Bill is doing enough stuff to try to make Devin bigger than life. You know what I'm saying? So he's putting that thought in the head. His name, because Shakur's name was more mentioned more than Devin there. After that performance Devin had, Devin name was going to be talked about a lot. You know what I'm saying?
that's true.
So like I said, I understand. I understand what the eyes and the mind see. You know what I'm saying? That's why
Hmm.
Bill kept saying, Calvin, stop, stop. I'm telling the truth. It's bargaining chips. He's getting bargaining chips to go to the table right. You know what I'm saying? But looking at the table, I'm hearing here's the B hollering. I would like to see Garcia and him fight than him and him. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Hmm. Shout out to Wicked Eye News. Thank you for the $5 for the first cash app, man. Shout out to all the 700 people that are on the live as well. Make sure you guys go
God
up
dang,
and
700. You got
yes, right.
700 looking at this? God
714, but
dang.
but coach, it's only like 84 likes, which is wilding. You know what I'm saying? Like it got make it make sense, chat. Make it make sense. Smash that like button. We got Javante Tank Davis's head coach, Coach Calvin, and many other other fighters that are lucky to be able to share with him. But yeah, coach. I mean, they love you, man. They love you and they hate you, right? They love that you hate you, and they
Hey,
and you.
only thing I'm doing is God's work, man. I just tell the truth the way I see it. Like Floyd said in the words of Floyd Mayweather, some people gonna love you, some people gonna hate you. At the end of the day, I ain't bringing no harm to nobody. I'm staying in my bubble, doing what I'm doing for my youngins. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. So now that we're seeing how the cookies crumble, right, Coach? Like, do you see like a Tank, Haney and Tank a bigger fight now than a Shakur and Tank?
It depends on who performs. You're only as good as your last performance. So right now, Haney name is mentioned more than Shakur. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just how it would make sense. Like I look at Haney. I'm looking at what's going on. It have to make sense going into a fight. I watched Tank when he fought Rolly. I watched Tank when he fought Garcia. You know, um, like with me, I'm gonna do what makes sense and then be the first to try something that will, if put you in a situation, you still come out on top.
Mm. Yeah, I hear that. Getting into some of these super chats, if you don't mind, Coach. You know, one viewer said, and I've heard this, before. Ask Coach, why hasn't Tank never fought a black fighter? I'm pretty sure you heard that before.
He was fighting black fighters when he was coming up.
Exactly.
He fought black fighters in the amateurs. He fought black fighters when he was getting his numbers up before he signed with Floyd. After
Hmm.
we sign with somebody, we don't have control of doing certain things. He told y'all that. I fought what they told me to fight.
Mm. Ring ring virals. Stop capping. He said he wants the same setup, not 30 mil. Stop capping and say let's fight. So you said that Haney wants 30 mil to fight Tank. I think I seen
I
some.
ain't
I heard
saying that. I'm saying what his dad said.
his dad said that he wants
His
30
dad
mil
said that. I
because
ain't
he.
saying that.
Oh, that was when he was measuring up Ryan and Tank's numbers. I mean, yeah, he was measuring up those
I
and
never
then
said
trying to
that.
put them in that pocket.
Yeah, I never said that.
Mm, mm. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. We have almost 800 people on the live. We got Coach Calvin, Javante Tank Davis, who's coach here. So as far as the landscape with 140 is concerned, also we just had Subir Matias dismantle,
Oh, yo, that
Urshichev.
was a good fight. Yeah, that was a good fight. Man, I guess I keep telling you, man, that 140 is going come that money joint. It's supposed
Yeah.
to come that. That's yeah.
What do you think
That
about him as
140.
a
'Cause you
fighter and as far as a champion at 140, like, and all the guys with the belts?
he making this noise. I like was talking last night. Sit there and let him know. He said he like to see him in some more premier fights. But he's making his noise. He's making his move. You know what I'm saying? He was very exciting. He did what he been doing. He's sticking. You see his ratio. His ratio still the same. So that's another kid that's 140 jumping on the scene there.
Now, after his fight, he called out everyone with a belt, including Tank at the end. I've spoken to Subir Matias. He said that it would be an honor to fight Tank. Obviously, that type of payday is, our
Yeah,
noble,
yeah.
you know.
I ain't gonna lie. I was on the phone, and I said he's a marketable opponent because at least he's overseas. He's gonna bring some fans with him.
Yeah. Do you like, as far as like I don't want to get into certain comments that people don't, I can see that they just troll, like, as far as people saying, when is Tank going to fight someone elite? Come on, guys, like, let's get real here. We gotta be real here. If you got some of the top guys, top athletes telling you that Tank is in there pound for pound, how he not fight nobody elite? So, shout out to everybody in the chat. But like I told you, coach, they're gonna love you, they're gonna hate you, they're gonna love you, they're gonna hate you. Shout out to the
Bro,
900 people on the live. Make sure you guys go and
hey,
subscribe to the channel and like the button.
like I said again, I don't get into all that. If they, in the words of Roger Mayweather,
Talk to me.
they don't know shit about boxing. Go look at everybody when they was banned, who they was banned. You know what I'm saying? We
Hmm.
fight, we fight who the heads to be can make the moves and make sense to make the fight.
Right.
That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't make sense, because when I sit there and did my show in Coppin State, man, here in Baltimore, man, shit, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, man. And you seen a lot of promoters come and go. Look at Triller. Look at Prime. They spent a lot of money to make certain shit happen. They they spent a lot of stuff to make stuff happen. And what happens is they spent a lot of money. And next thing they know, the business is not there for them no more.
Hmm.
So like
Do,
like I said again, they're gonna pay attention to the dollar, the bottom line. And it is what it is. That's all we could do as fans, as trainers, as anybody that want to see them fight. Just keep our fingers crossed and just wait to see what contract come past the desk.
so in your eyes, you believe that the Tank and Haney fight isn't the biggest fight for Tank.
I wouldn't say it's the biggest fight for Tank. You know what I'm saying? Because them guys moving up. They not in. You get what I'm saying? Everybody don't understand when them conversations was talked. They was at them weight classes then. You know what I'm saying? But then
Hmm.
them guys, only one is still in that weight class right now and is still holding it down. It's Pitbull, Martin, and Shakur. Martin is a new guy. Pitbull, everybody keeps saying they don't want to see it. I want. It's not the thing I want to see it, but at least he got more fans coming with him. You know what I'm saying? In the Shakur fight. Shakur had a bad performance coming out just now. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
they about to come up out of his contract, so they twirling their fingers to see what the next move. You get what I'm saying? So we just gotta wait and see what's the move. You know,
Yeah, absolutely. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. We got 1,000 people on the live.
I got
When it.
I got 8 minutes left.
Okay, okay,
I
okay.
got 8 minutes
So,
left. I got
you know the when I told you about the Matias thing, he did call Tank out. Do you think that's a good fight down the line?
if we doing it at 135.
Okay, okay, and that goes for the same for Haney as well, or for anybody. It's at 135. The smoke is at 135.
Me personally, that's what I'm saying. But we haven't been in the ring since his what you call it. So if I have seen him, evaluate him, look at everything, and see where he's at, then you can make them decisions. You get what I'm saying? Tank looked to fit. I go back and look at our last fight. I go back and look at where he hydrated it back up at. You look at all these things. You know what I'm saying? To make it make sense. At first they were saying, "Oh, Tank." I can't say why he ain't fight elite guys. If you go back and look at the guys he fought, they was elite. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain fights we can't make. It's
The
because
Pedraza win, that Pedraza win was lit.
let me explain something to you. And we sold out his first time out on the gate.
Mm.
He was an undefeated guy. He was an Olympian. You get what I'm saying? Um, Young with a title. You know, who else we fought? We fought Barrios. We fought Gambosa. I mean Gambo. We fought Santa Cruz.
Santa
Um,
Cruz.
yeah. See, everybody forget. They ain't markable names. They not
Some
markable names.
some of them hit the Hall of Fame.
Right. Um,
Santa
we
Cruz is
fought
a Hall of Famer.
we fought the kid New Year's. New Year's, he was like a god, you know what I'm saying? That was a
Hmm.
came in. We fought Rolly was a name that everybody was talking about. They sold out. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. And if you go look at both records, Haney fought some names. You know what I'm saying? He took a chance with the Gambos for him twice, fought Romachenko. You know what I'm saying? If you look at them, all of them are fighting almost the same name of guys, levels of guys, you know?
Mm. So that fight right there with Haney, and that performance right there doesn't make you scream you want to fight with him at 135 at
That's
all.
if they want. Right now, he pushing the 140. I mean, 147. Listen to the
Yeah.
conversation.
Yep.
Listen to the conversation. At first, in the beginning, we going to fight. And Haney even said, I will only come back down to 135 to fight Tank.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't saying y'all going to 147. Like, okay, I'm saying, okay, great. That 140 about to be lit. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
What were your thoughts? They elevated you guys as champion. You know,
And
and
Tank
I
didn't
think
want it.
Tank did not want it.
He didn't want it.
And as
He
a
didn't want it.
coach, like what did you think about that situation? As far as either way, you got it right. You
Like
can
I said,
vacate it,
man,
obviously, but
I'm a new breed on the block. You know what I'm saying? I do what the fighter tell me to do. Reason why? He the one guy to get in that ring and do it. If he say he don't want it, you know what I'm saying? He
hmm
thanked them. I appreciate it, man, but I want to fight for it.
right.
Cause that's how I was, when we used to get walkovers in the amateurs. Nigga, you ain't fight nobody for it. Don't even talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
When what did you think about Andy Cruz's performance?
It was good. It was good.
What do you think about him and Keyshawn now running it in the pros?
As if shit. Andy calling Cruz. They calling Keyshawn out, ain't he?
He said that he's his son. I'm his
You
dad.
get what I'm saying? So Andy on the right track.
Hmm.
That's all I can say. He on the right
Hmm.
track. He doing he doing what a boxer supposed to do. Throw jabs at jokers. Am I right or
Hmm.
wrong?
Hmm.
Throwing jabs. You know what I'm saying? He's promoting it to make it turn into a situation where it's gonna be something.
Hmm. When do you guys think that you guys are going to come back into the ring? What month you think?
Man, it's just so many variables right now. We just sitting back. But we know hopefully next year, 2024, we should be back in the ring soon.
First quarter.
I know. I know I'm prepping right now to get ready for camp. That's all.
So we thinking
All the
first
guys
quarter, coach. First quarter.
could be February, late February.
Mm. And how does that excite you as far as don't know you going back to camp and stuff, and what's updates
Man,
with Tank?
man, it's unusual for us not in camp like for the holidays. It's usually Thanksgiving when I wasn't here home. Christmas I ain't been home in a while, and then being home, somebody said they said Coach Calvin got what's that when a guy go into service and he come back from the war because it ain't nothing to do. So I've been hanging out with the Ambushes. You got to say to keep my mind and you know.
Hmm.
So that's what I've been
Absolutely,
doing,
coach.
man. We got a minute left before the Rise podcast come on. I gotta go on there
Okay.
tonight.
Sounds good. Sounds good, coach.
Yeah.
I'll probably just get into one of these super chats here. Then, when do you plan on calling the Haney team on the phone and make the fight? The fans want it next. Are you preparing to give us the fight?
Good question. At what weight? Tell me what weight we're gonna do it at.
Hmm. Because it has to be at 35, and
Tell me
and
what weight
Haney's
we're gonna
going to
do it at.
47.
That's the question. I answered that question, didn't I?
Mhm. Mhm. Absolutely. No, yeah. Um, as far as because I know we haven't spoke upon the Shakur performance. I mean, do you feel like that was just things happen in the ring? I mean, obviously we seen that Tank, he messed up his hand in the ring as well. Um, people obviously knew that a Pitbull Cruz could keep it exciting. Do you feel like it was a combination of both Edwin De Los Santos and Shakur Stevenson? And what do you think about Edwin De Los Santos as a fighter? Is he in the top, the top discussion, top five?
It's hard to say with that performance because he didn't get a chance to really been in some heat.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's mentioned there though. He's gonna get some more play somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Because he fought Shakur.
And he's on
Somebody
your
else,
side of the street too.
yeah, when somebody look at it and say, well, okay, he fought Shakur, he both of them heavy hitters, you know what I'm saying? That's a good fight. What type of fight would somebody fight him in front of? You know what I'm saying? Man, you
Hmm.
just gave me something right there.
Talk to me.
I no, I'm just in my mind.
Talk
You
to
just
me.
gave me something. No, I can't tell you right there. Just gave me something.
Oh man, you funny. You funny.
See, that's how I look at things, But again, some fans gonna love it, some fans ain't gonna love it. But everybody keep asking, yo, what Tank get back in the ring? They want to see Tank back in the ring.
Hmm.
So that's what matter. Again, like I sit there say, I salute Devin. He had a great night. Um, Shakur had a bad time. I seen some good fights for this year. We finished it. Boxing is great this year, so we should be happy.
We should all be happy. Well, Coach, man, I don't want to take no much of your time. I know you got to go to your podcast, but I
Mhm.
appreciate you for tapping in with us. Make sure you guys check out, Coach Calvin is he got his podcast as well, the Rise podcast. You could definitely check
Thanks,
that out
man.
as well.
Appreciate
Yep,
that. Yeah, you got to get on that
absolutely.
because Squeeze. I'm getting on it because I want to hear what Squeeze got to say today.
Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
Man, Squeeze funny as all outdoors. So I get on that because I know he gonna keep me laughing. And then when you looking at people chiming in and what they got to say, Squeeze gonna be like, oh, he gonna go hard. So I like the interaction with the fans and Squeeze and Senior, you know, all the guys, man, because that's what we doing. We having fun, man, enjoying life, man, because it is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, I was on interviewing Kenny last night. Arnold
Mhm.
Barboza, the undefeated guy that just got signed to Golden Boy. He's been flip flopping a lot of promotional companies. He goes into the comments and says, pick me, I want to fight Tank. It's funny, everyone at 140 wants Tank. Everybody at 140 wants Tank just because you guys entertained that fight with Barrios.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. Like I said, boxing been great this year.
That's
So
right.
we got to keep it going. That's all. We got to keep it going, keep people excited, keep them interacting and whatnot. You know.
Absolutely, coach. Man, thank you for
Right.
tapping in with me, coach. Much love to you, man, and we'll talk to you real soon.
All right, bet. I'll holler at you.
All right, my brother. God
Thank
bless.
you, my brother. God bless.
You got it. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Say bye to Coach Calvin, man. Smash that like button. I'm going to be actually tapping in. This is around the time that normally I do my podcast as well. So we'll be talking to Zab Judah, Mickey Bay right now. And we're going to be just chopping up, talking about the actual fight itself. Thank you for everyone that came in and showed love and tapped in. Smash a like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. This is exactly what we do. And this is what we do. This is Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the fighters channel, the trainers channel, the people's channel. And like I said, give us that appreciation button to improve the visibility of the show. And we're gonna get right into you know, the sweet science of it all. Last night, Devin Haney pitched a shutout. Great fight. Even scored a knockdown in the fourth round. Now, you know, we got to give him credit 100% because Regis Prograis is two-time champion in the division, And that being said, and obviously, just like Coach Calvin said, he's very tailor made for that type of a style, a little flat footed. But in the same time, he is a champion, so you got to give him his props. He is probably entitled to Fighter of the Year this year. Devin Haney is, due to the fact of how much Lomachenko win, and this win right here kind of cements him to be probably the Fighter of the Year this year. So salute to Devin Haney. He was obviously just too fast for it was way too fast for Regis. My boy, I'm Regis's boy. You know what I'm saying? So it was hard to see me, watch him get picked apart. But I kind of understood, when it came down to levels in that fight. But nevertheless, either way, the timing, Devin Haney did hurt, Regis a few times. And, he didn't necessarily capitalize on it, but he stayed disciplined and made sure he didn't get hit with no funny shots, which I salute him because that's just a lot of maturity and a lot more it's experience. And that's something that going on with a lot of these different guys coming into the 140 division, guys like Richardson Hitchens that want the smoke, guys like Gary Antoine Russell that want the smoke, that want these opportunities at 140 that don't have titles yet. But they lack that championship title experience, and I think that's going to be a different factor, a different layer in Devin Haney. Devin Haney is constantly getting better fight by fight, and we got to keep it 100 and a buck. This fight right here was tailor made for the Regis for the Haney people. Now what I had to salute Bill Haney for this exactly. What he did was he was working on a key element to the fight that I seen was going on and on and on. That I seen Devin was trying to do with Loma. Then he had success with it as well. But in the same time, you would see Devin Haney shoot a big right hand to the body, and Devin Haney's right hand was like a laser last night. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like a super laser. Like real talk. Regis Prograis didn't know if he was gonna get hit in the body with a straight right hand. He didn't know if it was coming straight down the middle. He didn't know if it was gonna curve around the guard and hit him with a right hook. He didn't know if it was over the top was coming. I mean, Devin Haney was so sharp he didn't even need to throw over the top punches. But and then the uppercut. Oh my goodness gracious! Devin Haney's uppercut coming from the long distance is super. And Devin Haney does get hit, but he definitely, didn't get hit clean. He really didn't get hit that much. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't. He utilizes the middle of the ring more than other fights that I've seen. I was expecting Devin Haney to use more of the ring, kind of fight on the back foot a little bit more, and he showed that he's showing more layers, to him. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Devin Haney, salute to Bill Haney for that. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to the 140 division, let's be 100. Let's keep it 100. And I would have to say is that we got Subil Matias. We have Teofimo Lopez in that division as well that have titles. So if we're really gonna keep it a buck, right? If we're gonna keep it 100, smash the like button if you feel what I'm saying. Um, you know, bro, Teofimo Lopez is not no Regis Prograis. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with Regis. Like we cool. So for me to say this, you know what I'm saying, it hurts me, but I gotta keep it 100 in boxing. That's what we do out here in Mill City Boxing. So that being said, and if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. You know what I'm saying? We do this each and every day. After we do some great interviews, we go right into some boxing talk right away. Um, but I do want to send this invite to Mickey Bay so he could tap in with us as well. So you guys can hear his thoughts and his reactions to it. And then also, my guy, Zab Judah, he's out there celebrating as well. So I want to be able to get all my guys on this live stream here, and you guys can enjoy a great show. We just, first one up, we had Coach Calvin, and Okay, we back, right back. Just had to send the invite as well. Now I gotta send the invite to Zab Judah, so that way we can get everybody. You know what I'm saying? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen, and subscribe to the channel. I'll be right back. Don't blink. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. So let's get into it. The whole card was pretty nice. And I have to actually go back and watch the top rank card as well so we could break that down. But I can't do it now, you know what I'm saying? Cause I woke up late, staying up doing the lives. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you guys haven't. That way you can check out all the content that I have. I interview, the top of the line guys, high level pro boxing media, no BS, no cap here. We don't go off of race. We don't go off of. We just go off of straight talent. We don't go off of where you from. We do picks, bets, and we try to help each and every single one, to improve the knowledge of the sport as well. You know what I mean? So, nevertheless, let's get back into this, right? So, we kind of knew that Regis Prograis was, you know, tailor made for a guy like Devin Haney, but in the same time, we have to give it up to Devin Haney as far as you know, executing. You know what I'm saying? Now he hurt Regis Progress two times in the fight. That he didn't have the Shark Week. Like as soon as you hurt somebody, you turn into Shark Week right away. That killer instinct. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with that's that pay per view type of a stuff that people like to see. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can have that Money Mayweather type of a field that is very defensive, but even Mayweather had a couple of some good KOs in his later career as well. Not much, but still had some. So I mean, regardless of the fact, I just wanted to see that piece from Devin Haney to because he's getting paid a lot of money, right? He's getting paid a lot of money, and salute to him. I think that when you go out for greatness and you have one of the best resumes from 135 and now going up to 140 and tackling the WBC champion, cool. But when I was looking at overall the landscape of 140 pounds, I always believed that you know in order, the best guys that have titles. I always said I thought it was Teofimo Lopez. I thought it was Subin Matias right after, and then I thought it was Regis, then it was Rolly, in that order. I always thought that was the order. So I believe that Devin Haney took the third guy, the best guy, in my opinion. That's yeah, and he's aging too. He's 34 years old. I don't want to say that Regis don't have life in him because he definitely has a lot more fights in him. You know what I'm saying? It's just that he was completely outmatched and outgunned, and he didn't know what to do in there. The firepower that was coming in, and it was the speed, the accuracy was more of the anything else. It wasn't necessarily the power. You feel me? It was more of the speed and accuracy. Now he had respectable power though. It wasn't that Regis was trying to move. He was just trying to take chances, and you could see by the face of Regis Progress by the end of the night, you could see he took a lot of damage. It reminded me of like Shakur Stevenson fighting Oscar Valdez. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those type of fights. You know what I'm saying? Like but salute to Regis. He's a dog. That's why I said make sure if you're gonna put some money down, put Devin Haney and put a unanimous decision. That's just what it is. Regis is better than Matias Mills. Are you drunk? Hey, that's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? As a lot, I think that when that fight does happen, I feel like someone's gonna get stopped in that fight. I'll tell you that much. Make sure you come back and visit because that's gonna be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Until the end. You know what I'm saying? You get your money's worth in that fight, hopefully. Hopefully. Matias hits like a goddamn sorry about that. God. But yo, listen, he hits like a truck. So don't let's not get it twisted. Now, if you can go and Devin Haney does have the remedy to beat a Matias, but then again, We have to see how Devin Haney reacts to fighting that type of a puncher. Matias has one of the highest KO ratios in the 140 division in boxing period, actually. You know what I'm saying? Obviously you got Gary Russell with 100% KO ratio, but he hasn't fought in the opposition as a Matias has. So you would have to really give Matias, as far as battle tested, being battle tested, you would have to say that Matias is definitely the one that's most battle tested at 140 pounds. And if it's not him, it has to be Teofimo Lopez, because Teofimo Lopez beat the best guy. Yeah, he was coming off of a performance with Catterall that wasn't too great. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. It looked a little suspect, but at the end of the end, he's had trouble with Sandor Martin. But regardless of the fact, he executed on the fight that he needed to do, and he's now the lineal champion. You know what I mean? He took away Josh Taylor's. Oh, so there's respectable there. There's a lot of respect there. Now, how do you and the thing about it is Matias, he's just a different type of a guy. You could say that Matias is a walking zombie, but he's a walking zombie, yeah, that destroys. You know what I'm saying? That he destroys people. You know what I'm saying? He takes punches that a lot of people can't take. You know what I mean? You gotta respect Regis last night. You know what I'm saying? He was trying. He was trying. Regis was trying. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Mill City in the chat? Was cracking, ladies and gentlemen? Was cracking, man? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Let's improve the visibility of the show. And like I said, even in some of the other fights. Now we got to also look at this. Eddie Hearn has, paid, has signed, Regis Prograis. You know what I'm saying? So what are the fights for him now? You know what I mean? Like, what are the fights for him? You tell me. Because at the end of the day, look at the co-main event. We had Liam Paro versus Montana Love. You know, salute to Liam Paro. We'll be doing an interview real soon. But the thing about with Liam Paro is that he won by KO. He beat. He basically he showed a lot of respect with Montana Love. I thought Montana was winning some of the earlier rounds, and Liam Paro finally found his right hand. When he found that right hand, he landed viciously, and I think it was because he needed to straighten it out. He was looping it a little bit. He was curving it a little bit, and I just feel like that was the reason why uh, he wasn't being able to land that straight left hand. And when he did, uh, when he landed it flush, he kind of, surprised Montana, and Montana respected him, but didn't really keep his hands up, after he got hit with the first one. So I was curious to see why, Montana didn't really like, step it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's starting to have a career like a career that we thought that he was going to be good. And shout out to Jahai Tucker. That was probably Jahai Tucker in the top rank card. Was the only one that I've watched so far, and I will be watching the rest one. The rest of them, I heard Shushu Carrington did a great job as well, and Xander Zayas. But in the same time, what I mean, big upset on the main event over there on top rank. Robesi Ramirez lost, and I was telling y'all, check out that matchup. It's suspect. You know what I'm saying? That dude was very tall and tough and Mexican. And I was wondering, what that type of matchup would do. It reminded me of a Giovanni Cabrera and Pitbull Cruz fight, just off of the size alone, but let alone these guys actually performed. So, shout out to the top ranked card. I didn't really get to watch it, so I'm gonna be watching it today and then coming back on and chopping it up with some other people. But nevertheless, go out there and press that thumbs up button while you hear, guys. Salute to everybody that's on the chat. Almost 900 people on the chat. So definitely salute. I really appreciate y'all. But getting into some of the card as so, Andy Cruz. Now, Andy Cruz right now is doing his thing. You know what I mean? He did a great job. He scored a KO. His opponent was the last minute of placement. So when it comes to Andy Cruz, yeah, I just think that just need to get more rounds in. And you really can't judge him off of this type of a performance, but he looked good doing it. You know what I'm saying? He looked good doing it. But nevertheless, I do want to see him with Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis went on live right away after that, and I guess he went on live with Eddie Hearn, and Eddie Hearn is very, very high on Andy Cruz. Obviously, Andy Cruz is working with Bo Zienis, Jerome Boots Ennis' dad. great coach. So at the end of the day, it's nice to see everybody, putting in the work. Everyone putting in the work and succeeding. And I'm very curious to see down the line what those two guys will do in the pros. Andy, Keyshawn Davis, and a lot of people were saying that Andy Cruz is not really punching right now. That he's not really sitting down. He kind of slaps in his punches. I beg to differ. I think that some punches come real nice. I think that some of the other punches really don't. You know what I mean? Even be mentioned with Devin Ortiz. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. We got the chat going crazy. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all as well. Um, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel while you guys are here. Now, you know, coming off of like what's next for Devin Haney, going to 147 pounds. That right there kind of I try to figure out why. I'm trying to figure out why this move. And the reason why I said, Mario Barrios was because if, Devin Haney is trying to chase that Gervonta Tank Davis fight, then doing a Mario Barrios fight and showing that Mario Barrios can't touch you, he can't land punches on you because your defense is that good, the narrative will be Devin Haney will beat up Tank easy because the way how Devin Haney beat Barrios. Now we already heard Calvin Ford saying that you know Tank's going at 135. He's staying at 135. He's not entertaining 40 yet. So we all have to wait for that. Now, that's just what it is. When you look at the diameter of Gervonta Davis, he's like 5'5", real short with a big head. You know what I mean? So, he might not be able to do the things that some of these other guys do. As far as move up that many weight classes, doesn't make you any lesser great or not. It's just that's just what it is. Now, if it does happen, which I want it to happen? Hell yeah. And do I want it to happen at 140 pounds? Hell yeah, because I don't want nobody to take to win and have an excuse. Right now, Ryan got an excuse why he lost the Tank. So I'm not cool with the excuses. I'm good with those. We don't do those over here on this side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna if Devin Haney can go and beat, you know what I'm saying? If he can go and beat, you know, uh Barrios, that's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It might not be a big deal to a lot of people, but I'll tell you one thing. It's it's a big deal, and I like the fight. I like how Devin Haney just utilized the right hand, the right uppercut, the straight right hand, the right hook. Regis really didn't see he didn't know what was coming. He really didn't know what was coming, and it was a surprise. And that's why he said, "Yo, he surprised me. He surprised me. We got Mickey Bates happening real soon. He just got my text right now, so make sure you guys stay tuned. We're gonna get into some elite boxing talk, get into some also reactions upon some of these great fighters and trainers. So stay tuned. You already know, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the Fighters Channel, the Trainers Channel, and the People's Channel. Um, we do call-ins, we do call-in show as well. But today obviously I got to get to work, and we got to talk about what all these other guys want, like Devin Haney. As far as what other people think about the fight, like Zab Judah and Mickey Bay and some of my other guys. You guys can go check on my last post. I had Coach Kenny, Gervonta Davis's other coach, talk about the fight. And yeah, man, it's definitely a lot of the coaches are there doing their thing, and I do interviews with them, maybe 10, 20 times a year. So you guys could definitely check out all the dope interviews right here. And also, what I'm saying, some dope boxing content. We do, like I also said, we do a betting show as well. Help people, make money. Make sure you guys bet responsibly, which is very important. Smash the like button and improve the visibility of the show as well. And like I said, we got Mickey Bay coming up in just a few minutes. So stay tuned for that reaction as well. Now, I'm going to be also getting into some of these comments. And I appreciate all the super chats and all the donations. It's always appreciative as well. But yeah, I like and salute to one time again. I gotta give it to Bill Haney because he was looking. Yes, he was looking for those shots. You know what I mean? I like how Devin Haney went. He went right hand, left hook. But when he hit you with the left hook, he already pivoted to the side and he took a step to the left and hit him with he hit him with the check hook every single time and then put himself in position to stab with the right hand again. He was picking them apart. You know what I mean? Stuff that we were already saying. Uh, you know what I mean? But smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Um, but at the end of the day, what did y'all think about the fight? We should definitely do a poll as well. And we can grade Devin Haney's performance because that's what people want to know, right? So grade. That's what we're doing. We grading his performance. I want to know what y'all think. Grade Devin Haney performance. All right. Hold on one second. We'll do an A, B, and C, right? A. We do A. A. All right. Let's do this. Let's get into A plus, A minus, or no? Yeah. A plus. B. We'll do B, and we'll do C because he definitely, you know what I'm saying? He definitely did good, right? So we can't go and say he didn't do good. So I can't grade his performance A plus, B, or C. You know what I mean? Mickey Bay will be jumping on in 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes. And then we got Zab coming up right after. And like I said, it's gonna be a great show. We're gonna be streaming for a while. So now I'm over here charging my phone while trying to balance this there. But what y'all think in the polls? Make sure you guys go and like. We almost at 400 likes, so let's smash that like button so we can improve the visibility of the show as well. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the notification buttons to let you know when I'm doing my next interview or live talking about what's going on in boxing. We talk about the weigh-ins, the betting shows, and a whole bunch of stuff, and call-ins for the fans as well. So make sure you guys go and smash that like button and subscribe button. Trust me, this is that underrated boxing channel you definitely don't want to miss. And get into the polls as well. The question is grade Devin Haney's performance. Okay? Grade that performance. An A plus, a B, or a C. You know what I mean? And I should have put we don't know because the opponent. We don't know, but regards to the fact we'll be getting Bill Haney on here probably next week, and then we'll also get Regis. If his face is decent, we'll get him in there as well. You know what I'm saying? Or because Regis might be going on a vacation. You just never know. But regards to the fact we got more people coming in and out of this podcast all the time anyway. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Almost at 400. Just need 5 more votes. We also need just 5 more likes, and then we need more votes. We need at least 100 votes. But right now we got Devin Haney in the lead with A plus, performance last night. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget. Really appreciate it, man. So coming in, right? What do y'all believe as far as what fight y'all want to see the most? What fight intrigues you the most for Devin Haney from 135 pounds to 140 pounds? What fight should Devin Haney take? I want to know what y'all think, man. I want to know what y'all think. Tank would have finished Regis. That is true. When Tank is an amazing finisher. He's a great finisher. Shout out to everybody on the live as well. Appreciate all the donations and thank you for the likes. Let's get these likes all the way up too. You know what I mean? We need these likes to go to its highest. Shout out to Coach Calvin as well for spending some time with us and giving us his input and his insight as well. You know what I mean? Sorry about losing the money, man. I lost 500 to Mickey. Oh shoot! So you got paid? You paid him? Mickey's right here. What's good, Mick?
Yo, yo.
Shout
Oh
out to the
man.
chat. We got over 800 people on here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I just pulled over to chop it up with you. To chop
So
it up
man,
with everybody, man. To say I told y'all so, man. Everybody say, oh, you biased, because I said it was, it was gonna be 10-2 and it was 12-zip, but I had to tap back in.
yeah, man. So obviously, just like we said, unanimous decision win. What did you think about the performance? I got a poll up here. They're grading the performance. I got an A plus B or a C.
I'm gonna give him an A.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him an A, yup. It was his best performance of his career. That's
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that one the best so far. That was the best performance of his career, man. He did it, man. He fought real good. Yeah, I give him an A.
What impressed you the most?
Well, of course, hurting Regis because you know he mixed up. He did the perfect balance of offense and defense, and that's the way I trained him. How he been coming up, and what he learned, from the Mayweather system of boxing. That's the key, and he did it in other fights, even though I knew Devin was supposed to have been 140 pounds 3 years ago. This is what people don't realize. But he implemented like the game plan the way I wanted to see it done, like as far as from a trainer's point. So, I give him an A on that one.
Mm, mm.
He
Um,
moved the right way. He was accurate. He dominated. He didn't let him get no big punches off. But he didn't, like I say, he had effective movement. He didn't say what the new people, the casual people say he ran. You can't say that because he whooped his ass, but he moved properly. He moved properly.
grade Regis's performance.
I mean,
It's hard.
it's hard because the style just like well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give Regis credit because he ain't make no excuses.
Kept
And,
going.
and he said, well, he ain't make no excuses after. He said what I knew he was gonna say after the fight. Remember when I was telling you, it might have been yesterday, where I said Pete Devin better than he looked. When you get in there, it's easier said than done. Like you could say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but my thing is, Dev took everything away from he took everything away from. It wasn't nothing he could do. So for his effort, you could give him a good grade because he still at the end he tried to get. He just couldn't do nothing. He just couldn't. He only could do what he could do that fight. But so I ain't going knock him because of the fight because I knew it'd be that way. But like I say, Regis style is more for the guys like that's right in front of him. Like he had problems, and Devin a master boxer. He ain't just your average. He ain't the average. Devin is a master, a pure boxer. So with Regis out, he put the effort. But one thing I liked about it was he didn't make no excuses. He took the loss on his chin and just said, "Man, you was better than I thought." Shit, good fight.
Right, right. Um, you know, does this look like for Regis? Do you see big fights coming on his way? Obviously there's going to be a lot of people that going to want to fight the former two-time champion at that weight class. Do you feel like is it going to start to be gatekeeper status? Like what you think?
Uh,
Honestly,
I mean, my opinion is
Because you got some other dope guys and contenders like Regis and Hitchens, Antoine Russell, Kenny Sims, Arnold Barboza. So many
Yeah.
people that don't have titles that are looking that are heading to that direction.
All right, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give he ain't gonna be no gatekeeper yet because well he gonna get put in there, but
He's
he still
34.
gonna he still gonna whoop some ass though. Like if you
Okay.
put him in there, believe me, you put him in there with you put him in there with the right fighter and the right style. He's still gonna get he gonna get at him for sure. But if I
So
was him,
we'll dissect that then. But before that, right? So then check this out, right? He went on the mic and said, I want there's other belts there. There's other belts there, right?
yeah,
So look at the guys that have belts and how can Regis match up to some of those guys?
he ain't getting the title shot before all the other superstars. Like you got guys that's gonna be in front of him now. Like you got Hitchens that's fighting a good match.
That's not a superstar.
He fighting dude. What's his name?
He's fighting Josh
He got
Taylor. No,
the
Catterall.
guy that got robbed by Chet. Yeah, he fighting him for eliminator. So that's a
That's
good
a good
fight
fight. Yep.
to get to the belt. Now you even got the guy that just fought in the co-main event. That's somebody that Regis might could fight. Liam
Liam
Perro.
Perro.
Yeah,
Yep,
I
Liam
think that he
Perro.
need. But if I was him, I would go after somebody like a Barbosa. Like I would fight like a Barbosa. No, is that his name?
Arnold Barboza.
Barbosa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Yep.
fight somebody like that. Somebody that's like a Barbosa, like a I would fight somebody like that next if I was him. But Regis he's still gonna be able to fight at the top. He still got a hand. I think he got a handful of more fights in him. It's just styles make fights. Like I mean, Devin gonna do that to more people. He gonna do that to other top fighters that people think he won't do it to. Like I say, I knew his potential, so it wasn't. When I speak on here, it might seem biased, but nah, I'm speaking neutral when I'm talking boxing and that's neutral. It ain't nothing personal. I told Devin after the Lomachenko fight, even though Devin did win the fight, but my thing is this: he got better from the Lomachenko fight, and I knew that he would. He learned a lot from the fight, and he put it into this fight. The extra pounds hurt. I mean, it helped Devin. So, he gonna do some more. Believe me, at 140, ain't nobody beating him. I've been saying it, but I say it right now: ain't nobody beating this cat at 140. Where
Not
are the
even.
call outs at? Where they at now? The
Talk
day
to me.
before yesterday, before the fight, we had Ryan saying that he wanted the winner for sure. Yeah, he put a tweet out that was it was like back it wasn't no for sure. Let's fight next. But where everybody at though? That's what I'm like. That's the crazy thing. Like, see, this is the bad thing about today to me, the era. Guys want to see somebody look bad, then call them out and talk shit. But you should do it. See the difference between a guy like Devin and even guys like Benavidez and these guys want people right now at their best. They not, these guys not waiting to see you look bad and then they start. If Devin would have looked bad yesterday, you would have heard everybody talking shit and calling them out.
True. True. I mean, in your opinion, do you feel like Teofimo could at least give him a problems?
That's the best matchup, those two. That's the best matchup. Him and Tiafimo. That's a that's a good fight. But I'm gonna say it like this, right? And this ain't no bias, this, that, man. Devin to fight. And when I say anybody, that's why they don't really knock on this door because it's gonna happen. Like the only dude I think will fight Devin if they was the same way to Shakur. Like, right, it just ain't going
So
that
you
ain't
don't
gonna
you don't
happen.
you don't you don't think Tank would?
Nope, not right now. And that's the gripe that I got. Like I say, I rock with Kenny, I rock with Calvin, and I'm a Tank. Just speaking neutrally, I'm a Tank fan. He an animal, but nope, he don't seem as competitive as Devin as far as just boxing. Dude can fight his ass off. huge superstar, but he don't got that. He don't have that Devin Haney in him when it comes to competition. Like he too good to be fighting a guy like Pitbull again. Like if that's who he fighting, like come on, like I want to see Tank. I want to see somebody test Tank so we could really see how great he is. Which I think that Tank is a great fighter. But if you don't fight another good dance partner, the better the dance partner, the best we get to see Tank. And I'm ready to see Tank. Tank is a dog. I mean, the way he fight, he a dog. He got the not so. To me, when it come to business, I understand his business. He the cash cow. He right behind, he right up there with Canelo now when it come to the gates and the money. But you gonna get more money fighting the guys that's, you know, the Shakurs, the Devin Haney's, Tiafimo. I give him even Matias or the winner, Kambosa's winner with Lumachenko. Them the only fights I want to see him in. Like got fights like that. Like, I'm gonna
You know,
watch Tank
people.
regard. Huh?
People want to see Devin and Matias as well, right?
Yeah, he'll smoke Matias.
Smoke them.
Yeah, it won't even be close.
Ooh.
It won't even be close. Trust me. He'll get his
So you're
ears
telling
boxed
me
off.
that you think Devin Haney will pull a Regis Prograis on Super Matias?
Well, I think that dude, I gotta see him fight a little more now. Dude could fight his ass off. He a beast, but
You see the people
Devin
that
style.
are do you see the people that are punching him?
Oh no, no. Oh, do I gotta look at the comments? Nah. You gotta tell me what they saying. No, I can't really.
No, no, no. What I'm saying is, do you know the people that are punching Subir?
You said
They're
they
they're punchers. They're putting them in there with game tested guys.
who Matias?
Yeah.
My thing is this: we gotta see if Matias could get past Gary Russell and get past Richardson Hitchens, Kenny Sims. He got some guys right in his stable pretty much. Like we gotta see whether he could beat them. Now, dude is a dog. Like don't but him and Devin won't even be a close, it won't be close at all. He'll get his
Mm.
ears boxed off. But when the fight over, he won't know what happened and he'll probably want to fire his trainers. I'm just being honest with you. Like, because when dudes was even, I don't
They want to
know.
fire Panda. Panda's a good trainer. I guess
Oh, I don't know who he is, so I ain't gonna say that. I don't know who trained him, but it's a lack of teachers in the game
the
today.
same guy that's training William Cepeda.
All right, but even all right, no, I ain't Tank could destroy that dude to me, so I ain't even gonna name him.
Tank
But
will destroy William Cepeda.
bad, it'll be brutal, brutal. Like
Hmm.
yeah, he can fight, but trust me,
That's a
some
KO.
dudes, man, it's levels. Like it's levels. Like now I wouldn't mind seeing him against Shakur though, because the style Shakur don't, style wise that'd be a pretty good fight because Shakur's small, lightweight. He don't got the punch Tank got, so I would kind of like to see that matchup better. But you put a dude that's right in front of Tank that ain't really, he gonna put him to bed. It ain't even gonna be, like but all right, Regis. One thing I could say, I don't know. All right, I heard the corner. Not that the corner was gonna matter, but what I was hearing, I'm like, huh? Like, I mean, I don't know the guy, so I don't know who he studied under or where, but see, I come from the old school up under the Emmanuel Stewarts and Floyd Senior for decades, like since I was 15 years old. So I'm I'm like real skeptical on who is teaching the fighter because coaching nowadays everybody's trying to copy Floyd and Rogers. So you know, but I could see through all of that. So I'm like, all right, I know Regis' trainer, the one guy, his main trainer. Because I used to live in Houston, and I remember that cat. But I don't know why he had the back seat this fight. I don't know
Yeah,
if he,
I was wondering why Julian had the front seat too.
yeah, like who is that guy that
Julian
trained him
Chow.
this fight? Yeah, who is that?
He's like he's the trainer of Zordo Ramirez and Scrappy Ramirez.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know him, so I ain't gonna,
I
but
mean,
I'm just,
Julian Chow's been working with Regis for some time, but like you right, he hasn't had the front seat.
Yeah, like now my thing is, and I don't know, so I ain't gonna say, but to me, the worst thing the trainers do in boxing right now, they don't know who the hell to train them. I'm gonna say that's the worst flaw in boxing now is the trainers. And I ain't
Hmm.
saying him. I was just confused because I knew the other, like I thought the other guy was the. I mean, dude could be a good trainer, but I'm just saying like, why the switch now? Why when you fight Devin, you didn't did good up to this point. Why switch?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of guys when they have a bad performance, they panic. But my thing is, you got guys that you could look at and go test them out. You never know who know what. Um, see me, I could hear a guy talking, know if they know boxing. It only take me a few minutes. As far as from a trainer's aspect, like a teacher, I could see and be like, all right, either he faking or he just stealing shit. And you know,
Uh-uh.
with a guy like Regis, he need like I ain't even gonna stay on that part of it, but I'm just saying, just as a whole, to me, boxing nowadays, you're not seeing fighters improve because they not with teachers. Like everybody trying to copy Floyd and Roger, but it's levels, man. Them dudes can't be duplicated. You might could try to watch a video and try to mimic what they do in the past, but man, me training with them, it's so much nuances to it that you saw it in the ring yesterday with Devin. That shit that he been getting since he was 7. Like,
Mm.
you're not about to copy this dude who he came up with and beat him. Like, that's just, you're not beating this guy off of. I'm like, why do these fighters think that they trainers could mimic the guys that taught him since he was 7? See, back in the day, you had different style of coaching and teachers. You ain't see everybody trying to copy Customato. That was Mike's style. Nowadays, everybody, I ain't never seen this in my life. Everybody trying to copy Floyd and Roger. Like, it look, y'all might, but we can get off that part. It's deep. That part deep, but these cats don't know. Roger used to say it, man, and people don't know what he meant when he said people don't know shit about boxing, but
Um, Devin saying going to 147. It's shocking a lot of people. Um, just one fighting at 40. It's kind of weird, right? Now, when you hear these talks, I believe he'll entertain a fight at 47 right now. I think he's too young for trying to mess with like the top of the chalant over there when it comes down to like Boots, Thurman. I think we'll
Boots,
have problems with
hold
them.
on. But let me say this: Boots the only guy that'd probably beat him at 47. Nobody else would beat him.
So you think Thurman beats him?
He'd beat Thurman
I don't know about that.
fairly easy. No, believe me. The
I
only
don't.
guy, if I'm telling Dev, the only one I'd be like is not Boots. Cause Boots damn near he like a middleweight. Like he ain't Dev is a natural. He a 140 pounder. So
He's
if you
got
gonna
better
go up
feet
there and
than
play him,
Spence.
he'd whoop. Listen, he'd beat Keith Thurman.
How?
He'd he'd box his ears off.
Really?
He gonna school him. Yeah, yep.
He can
He,
fight.
no, Keith can fight, but this he ain't Keith can fight for sure. Like Keith will still beat. He ain't been active. I don't know where his hunger's at, but I just know the way Keith fight, he won't beat Devin.
Mm,
We forgetting this. Everybody seem to forget, and this ain't knocking Keith because Keith can fight. He a legit fighter. I think that he could still beat damn near all the world weights, probably except one or two. But Pacquiao beat him. Everybody, what was he? 44, 40, dropped him and beat him.
hmm
Uh, Off of speed and little stuff he hit him with. Devin got better timing, his footwork. He got different stuff. He'd beat Thurman though, for sure. Like he'd beat Thurman. Of course, it's a good, interesting fight because Thurman could punch, he explosive, and Keith Thurman is a legit fighter. He could fight his ass off, but Devin to win the fight, he'd beat him.
mm. Yeah. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of smoke out there that is questionable. You know what I'm saying? Like Teofimo Matias at 40. There's other dogs that without
Yeah,
belts there that
for
that that
sure.
that
Yep.
that look like a great, like he can have fun at 140 is what I'm saying, right? And
Oh,
going to
100%.
47, it's like why?
Nah, I mean that's just something me pondering because historical wise, like you know how Tank went up to 40, fought Barrios, and came back down.
Yes.
It's just a history thing. I mean, because he know dude's scary as hell too, so he know that he might not get to 40 pounders he want.
Mm.
He might, these dudes so scary now that he looks sharp. They ain't gonna be standing in the line. They want to see him look bad first. So he thinking like, damn, maybe I can go up to 40, pick a strap up, and come back down. Like I say, Devin could be 140 probably 4 or 5 more years easy. So he ain't gonna have no issue fighting that weight. He can come back down or whatever. But hopefully the 40 pounder step up. Ryan was claiming before the fight that he wanted the winner next, but let's see. Maybe he probably fight Rolly first or something, but Dev gonna be willing to take the big fight. I think him and Tiafimo is a good fight for like April or May. I know Tio probably want to fight before then, so maybe next the end of the last quarter of the year next year, maybe.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a fight. I
Yeah.
wonder what are the odds on that fight.
I don't know. I'm gonna find out though. I'm gonna find out like if it's future odds for that fight.
I'm very skeptical upon how those numbers are gonna look.
Yeah, I think Devin to be a slight favorite, like, but close, maybe like
It
minus
better for
one
me.
fifty or something like that.
Better for me.
Yeah, I think he'd be. Wait, who would you bet on that fight?
Right now,
You would
I'm
bet with
going.
your heart or what?
What's this? You got to do with the heart? The
No,
hell out of here.
ain't y'all cool? I mean, I like Tiafimo too,
I'm
but
cool. I'm cool. I'm cool with him. I just never met Devin. You know what I'm saying? I never
oh,
I
okay.
never met Devin. So when the time comes and stuff like that, but I'll tell you right now that he impresses me more and more and more. And and like the guys that I think that will give him trouble. Once he does a performance, I'm like, oh wait, I don't know about that other performance I'm thinking about. But when it comes to Tio, I can see that the middle in the middle, I can see, I can see Devin, scooting by a lot of stuff in the middle because the way Tio gets sidetracked a little bit sometimes in the fight, and he tries to just entertain. But if Tio's locked and loaded, like super locked, like it got to be more
Yeah,
locked and loaded than Taylor, because Taylor he was doing things with Taylor that I know that Devin would not allow, like
yeah,
that jumping jab. Like you know Devin's like he pivot out of that shit a long time ago. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But Tio,
But Tio got the
Tio,
pop.
Tio is
He got
legit, man.
IQ. He got IQ and he got pop with both
Yeah,
hands.
yeah. Tio is, I don't see nobody else beating him in that weight, but Devin. Like, if it's anybody, but Tio is a monster and legit. I mean,
And Tio has the ability to stop Devin. He has the ability to do that.
that'd damn near be the only, that's gonna be everybody's only. They're gonna have to try to hurt him, but
Oh no, you're gonna have to. If, he can still win a decision by dropping him, and dropping him a few times throughout the rounds and stuff.
see, the only problem is that's a hard if, because I was saying that with Reed, just like, man, for you, remember we were saying like the problem with that fight is all you hear him saying, I'm gonna knock him out, I'm gonna knock him out. It's like you basically saying that you don't have enough skill to beat him on a decision or beat him any other kind of way. But that's one of the biggest fights in boxing as well. Tiafimo versus Devin. I would love to see Tank versus Devin. That'd be huge now. Even if they fought at a catch weight, like, meet him in the middle somewhere. I'm sure Devin would probably do that, but
What with
I don't
Tio?
know, man.
I mean
With
with
Tank,
Tank.
yeah, he already fought 140.
Yeah,
Devin
I
just
just had
moved up. They
I
could meet
just
in the
had
middle.
I just had Calvin about that. They're really strict on the 135.
I mean, they wasn't with Ryan Garcia.
True. True.
You know,
So
and
yeah,
I
maybe that.
understand it's a business, but
Yeah, maybe yeah. You're right. It's gonna happen in the catchweight most likely.
yeah,
Maybe
if it
they
happened,
maybe
if it
maybe
happened,
they can agree.
man, I don't know, man. Listen, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, man. The way Devin fought yesterday, I don't think he gonna get. You know, I think Cats wanted to see. They ain't. His opponents didn't see what they wanted to see.
No, no, yeah, you're right. It's been quiet. It's been quiet.
Yeah,
I was expecting Twitter to be a little more
yeah. Twitter
jumping.
always. All these cats always want to come out on social media when the dude look bad. The last fight after he fought, he ain't look bad, but I'm saying when he fought Loma, everybody talking shit. Every time a fighter have an off fight. But that's what make true champions. Like even
Shout
what's
out to
his name?
Dog Food Bullies. Haven't got a super chat in a minute. I ain't gonna hold you. So thank you for brightening up the chat, man. Regis got 2 left feet. Devin, no tank at 135. Got Teo Gary Russell. Wait a minute. I got Teo Gary Russell, Africa, Cloud Chasing Ryan at 136. Stop the cap. Regis lost last fight. I mean, yeah, we. Oh, you talking about last fight, like when he fought Daniel Zurella? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I'm not gonna front. I agree with you on that too. You know, you think that Haney caught Regis at his worst?
Nope. Nope. He just made him look that way. I think he might have caught him. I think that he was more prepared than ever. He said it. Nah, he just was,
Was
his
he trying to sell
style.
tickets? Was he trying to sell tickets though?
Yeah, that too. But I'm saying his style, I knew that was gonna happen even before. I said that with you before that Zarilla fight. Remember, I was saying I think 3 people at 35 could beat him: Shakur, Devin, and Tank. Everybody went off on me in the comment. Everybody said, "Man, this dude is crazy." But I could see this stuff before it happened. Like a lot of this stuff, man, I could see it. I could just see it coming.
So you got Devin over Tank.
But one thing I don't do is write fighters off because of a bad night or 2 bad nights. Because people did that with Tiafimo, and he came back and he beat Josh Taylor easy. So some fighters can get up after them. They need you. Everybody's different. Every fighter is different. Everybody got different personalities, and it's different stuff to drive them. It's a lot of different elements outside the ring too. So you can't
Right.
write a fighter off because if Regis was to come back and knock Matias out or something, then everybody say he back and this and that. So I don't write people off after just a loss or two.
What do you think about a Regis and Matias fight?
That'd be good because that style suits him. Like that's still a 50-50 fight in my eyes. I ain't gonna
Mm.
change it because of what Devin did, because the dude don't move like Devin and he don't box like Devin. So you sit in front of Regis, he lands some thunder on you. That's him. That's his fight all day. So that's a 50-50 fight. But I
Mm.
do like Matias. Like I like his style. As a pressure fighter, he fight the way that he should fight. He can fight. He ain't like you. You got a lot of fake pressure fighters that only could do it on a dude that's mediocre or right in front of him. But he seemed like he really could fight.
He can. He can fight. Um, you know, when it comes down to you know, them two, do you feel like it'll be a stoppage? You have to bet the under on that one?
What Matias and Regis,
Regis? Yeah.
maybe, but it could just be a 12 round barn burner, like like Eric Morales Barrera. Even though they kind of was both crafty too, like they had a lot of skill, but I don't
That
know.
shit ain't going the distance, bro.
I don't know. They could just have a war and it go the distance, but
Yo, if Haney could hurt Regis like that, What the hell you think Matias gonna do?
Nah,
Yo,
no, hold
Regis, you're
on,
my
hold
guy.
on.
You're my guy, Regis. You're my guy. But
Nah,
what you?
hold on. The thing is that he didn't see the shot. It was sharp, dude. You could see his shit coming. See, Devin hit him with something that he didn't see. He even said it. I think he said like it was fast. He didn't see it. You know what Matias coming with? Like he coming straight. All right, look at dude, and that was easy money for me. When he fought, what's that guy name? Regis knocked out 2 fights ago. Cepeda.
Hmm.
Everybody was thinking Cepeda was gonna give him a. I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to bet on this. It's easy money. Like y'all think a dude is right in front of him going, Regis could fight. He could fight them type fighters good. Like you in front of him, he going. But yeah, it's possible to go under is a good bet, but I wouldn't be surprised if it just went 12 and they just had a war, like a
Malik,
12
yo,
round war.
Malik Hopkins got more game than Regis.
You said more what?
He got more boxing game.
Yeah, but not more IQ, and he don't have the
He don't got
experience.
more. You don't think he got? You think
He
that
don't.
Regis got more
I
IQ?
don't think that he had more experience. Ain't that guy young? Ain't from what I'm thinking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
He don't
yeah,
have the
yeah.
experience.
He was
Reed's
supposed to
got
be. He
experience.
was supposed to be something back in the day, but Matias messed his career up.
Oh, okay. Well, nah, he
So we
probably
would
don't have
never
the
we
experience.
would never know. But if you really looked at the way he boxed, and if you see, regardless if he had more experience or not fighting Matias, he was still getting stopped that night. Malik.
Yeah, but
And
I
he can
don't.
move. He can move. I think he got better footwork than Regis. He probably don't got. He definitely don't got
Do
the
you do
punch that
you think
Regis
he
got.
could have beat Regis?
He might get knocked out by Regis too. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. So nah, believe me, I ain't gonna write Regis off because believe me, if you put the right person in front of him, he kind of know like, damn, I know what style I gotta kind of stay away from. Not that he gonna
Mm.
try to want to seem like he ducking nobody, but guys like Devin, them good movers, gonna always give Regis problems like that. I mean, it's kind of late to learn, kind of
Yeah.
how to get to him and how to it's just easier said than done. That's what I always say. A lot of these fights, like you can look and you can see that Regis was similar to that guy that fought Shakur. He couldn't throw. He didn't know what to do. Like so, dude could fight. Both of them could fight. So I ain't look at them and say, oh, they ain't no. They both some killers. But why guys like that dude is still young? What's his name that fought Shakur? I
Edwin
forgot
De
it.
Los
De Los
Santos.
Santos. Yeah, he got to find out just in case he got to ever cut the ring off again. He got to work on that too because he didn't know how to get in on Shakur. And this guy didn't know how to get in on Devin at all. He schooled him just with his movement, effective movement too. It wasn't like, oh, you could say he ran. Nah, he was smooth.
Let me get. I think I missed out on a couple super chats here. Abdullah Anwar, thank you for the $5, bro. So Teo caught Taylor after a loss to Catterall, a long layoff, and a switch in trainers. But hail Teo, y'all gonna learn Devin is the special fighter. He definitely is a great fighter. He's definitely a great fighter. No doubt about it. No doubt
Yeah,
about it.
and he doing what he can do to prove it.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
yeah, he doing what he can do to prove it. To say, let me get, let me fight this guy, that guy. Now he ain't waiting. He fighting him now. Like I'm sure he would fight Tank right now if they
Mm.
would, pick up the phone and say, let's do it. It'll happen for sure.
Shout out to D Quest 007. Also, thank you for the $5. Let's talk. Let the tank fight go. Devin wants big fights. For Look for great matches and events for Haney. Tank will continue fighting non-champions and disappoint.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing, because how good he is.
Yeah,
We
we
want to
we
see
want
him
to see
test
it.
himself. We want to see a
Exactly.
fight where we don't know who gonna win.
But you know what he's doing? What they're doing? They're giving us temptation. So when we want to pay for it, we'll pay for the price that they tell us to pay for.
No, I don't know, man. I don't. That's something I gotta ask Kenny and Calvin, man. Was like, I get it, it's a business, but man, listen.
I just talked to them. I
Oh,
just
and
before
what
you
did you
jumped
ask
on.
him about? Did you ask him about Tank and Devin?
This is Mill City Boxing. Are you serious? Come on now. Of course
And
I
what
did.
they say? How did they? You know, what was where was the reply?
Well, Coach Calvin believes that that's not an opponent to go and grade a high performance from because it's tailor made, and they believe that Bill Haney is doing a great job, with Devin's career, putting him in the right places, putting him in the right matches, and that's what they believe. They believe that there was $52 tickets being sold in that event. There was free tickets given out in that event. And he believes that when we look at the numbers, ticket sales is the most important thing. And also, we gotta wait for the pay-per-view buys. I feel like the pay-per-views ain't gonna do that good because a couple of my friends tried to pay for it, and they weren't letting them pay for it.
Damn.
It was weird,
All
yeah.
right,
Like
tell me this then. What tickets did Pit Bulls sell?
I could check that out, but before
No,
that,
no, no. What I'm saying is, what arena have he sold out? He ain't
it's not
never
even
did what
that,
Devin
yo,
just did,
bro. It's not even that. It's tank tickets are expensive as fuck.
and they gonna buy them for. So, with that
They
being
gonna buy
said,
him
are they
for
saying that
Barrios. They gonna buy him. Period. You
exactly? So
know,
with Devin, they really gonna buy it.
that's not how it is because he was selling $52 tickets.
That's at the end. If I'm a promoter, I'm gonna do that. They want to get rid of everything.
Yeah, I
Listen,
hear
I know
you.
that from me
Of
promoting shows myself.
course.
You want to sell everything. They might have had 300 of them left. Why not get that extra bread for $50 a piece? That's still some
And put
money on
them
the
on
table.
Groupon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, absolutely. And they do that, but it's a certain limit that you get. Like $50 is low. I don't think you're gonna see a Tank Davis $50 ticket.
but what that's the excuse. But my thing is this: what they got to do with him and Tank fighting? That's gonna sell out. It ain't gonna be no $50 ticket. Everybody in the world, that's gonna be an odd. Devin, it's gonna be even odds, or Devin gonna be the favorite.
Devin be the favorite in the Tank fight.
Yeah, slight favorite because he got a better resume.
Better resume, true. I would,
Yeah,
yeah,
like Tank is the man when it come to that box office. I give him that. And
I
but
don't
it's the
know. I You think so? Oh, because maybe Vegas. Yeah,
yeah, they had put him the favorite right now because all these fights he been winning, like Tank just resume just not there. His resume is not, up there. But Tank, I would like to see that, man. I don't know. Either, I like to see that fight. Either him and Shakur. Shakur need another fight, to do kind of put that last fight in the back seat. But I think Tank should fight. I give him either one of them five. Lomachenko, Kambosa's winner. Devin Haney, Shakur, Matias, or Tiafimo.
mm, I
And I
like it.
think he'll stop Matias.
Who?
Tank.
Oh,
I think it'll be brutal. He'll
yeah,
brutalize
because
him.
of the style. Yeah, yeah. No
Yeah.
matter what. Yeah,
Yep. I think he at the beginning he might be ahead on Tank. But I gotta see dude more
that's
too.
a
But
that's a tough fight
oh,
to
it's tough
call.
as hell. Yeah, but I would
That's a
like
tough.
that'd be a good fight to see.
That would be a good fight to see.
Yeah, him and Tiafimo. They was talking about it. I don't know what happened.
Shout out to Mr. Gumbo for the $5. Teal is the man at 140 and the have history. Call out Teal 100. Teal stops Devin, in my opinion.
I mean, that's how it should be. These are fights we want to see. We don't want to see a fight where everybody think that Devin is gonna win or Tank gonna win. That's what make a big fight. It got to be like both sides got a lot of people saying they're gonna win. That's how the fight's supposed to be.
Yeah. Abdullah Anwar, thank you for the $2. Mick, he said everything except we want Devin next. He's talking about Coach Calvin's interview that I did
Yeah,
earlier.
man. That's my only thing. Like, man, this, you know, we ain't hearing that. Like, that's what we want to see, that Baltimore come out now. Like, how dudes say, "Oh, I'm from here, I'm from there." We want to see it come out when they come to taking these fights.
Mm-hmm. Dallas
Everybody say
Short.
that Devin the private school kid and this and that, but he willing to take the fights though.
Mm,
He the one that's
mm,
willing to do it. So we need to start putting dudes in private school coming up.
mm-hmm. That salute to Dallas Troy. Thank you for the $5. Really appreciate all the donations, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to Mill City. Keep going. Appreciate you, my brother. Definitely appreciate you. We got another one here as well. Mick Mick said, "Oh, my bad. I think we're good. I think we're good. My bad." Thank you guys for putting some color into the comments.
Your phone charge.
It's nice when there's some color into the comment. Oh, wait a minute. I
Oh
think
no,
I
I
missed
was
one.
just gonna cut it off, man.
Yep, I missed one. DQuest005. Thank you for the $5. Mill City. Why do you allow Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin to come on your platform and spin out of the fights that? Hold on. Let me scroll down real quick. That we care about. They never say let's fight. I mean, D Quest. Like you see me, I'm asking the questions that people want to get answered, but you're not liking the answers. So it's not that I can't allow someone. It's what they feel. What
Yeah.
people want to do with their careers is what they want to do with their careers. I can't just go and challenge my guests on why they do what they do. Who am I? I'm just a boxing content creator, reporter, just, trying to organize a channel for you guys so you can hear some of these high level pro interviews, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I can't challenge the guys, you know what I'm saying? I can tell them why they feel the way they feel, but eventually you gotta put a period in there, eventually. What do you think about that? What do you think
What
about that?
the,
What do you think about that as far as like, because obviously you got a channel that you're growing right now, Fight God TV. Make sure you guys check that out. You trying to, at the end of the day, like are you out there trying to challenge people if you when you start inviting guests? You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta
all of that,
you gotta
all of
ask the
that.
questions.
Man, listen to that. The reason why, and you doing it, but this is what people got to realize: you can't answer for these cats.
Can't.
If it was that simple, I mean, we wish it was, but I mean, I don't know, man. That's the only gripe I got with them. Like,
Because that's exactly King 101. People want to see a heated debate. You know what I'm saying? There's sometimes I ask the question twice. You know what I'm saying? I'll
oh, for
ask in the
sure, yeah.
beginning of the beginning of the interview and then
I
the
mean,
end.
see, that's why people like watching me and you, because they know we gonna keep it real. When they ask me some shit, I'm gonna keep it real. Like I ain't. I mean, it's fighters I like, but I'm gonna be honest on who I think will win, what I think is gonna happen. It ain't nothing personal. I mean, it's dudes that come to me that I know to be like, man, why I say this or say that? Like, it ain't personal. This shit ain't got nothing to do with what I like Calvin and Kenny, and I like Tank as a fighter. It ain't personal, but they are fighting weak opposition. Like, it's obvious. Everybody got eyes. Like, and these dudes don't seem like they them kind of cats. Like, I know it's people in their ear and stuff like that, but they not cut from that cloth to where they duck. Kenny and Calvin got that dog in them. Like, that's how Tank got to where he got. But now it's like, now that we up here, we don't. Why do we got to get a pit bull rematch when he beat him with one arm? And Pitbull don't sell. Who knows him? So people would say this, right? Oh, Devin ain't sell this or sell that, or Shakur ain't sell this or sell that, right? way more people know those two than Pitbull. So that kind of exterminate that whole argument. The average person on the street, you ask them who is Pitbull Cruz, they gonna think you talking about the rapper from Miami.
Dolly.
They gonna be like, oh shit, he box. I ain't Pitbull from the fucking the rapper.
Yeah. I know you. Fireball.
Yeah, like they act like they saying, oh, he don't sell tick, man. Pitbull don't. He don't sell. He don't nobody. He a good solid fighter, but he already beat the cat with one arm.
Mm, mm, mm.
Ain't just too good to. We want to see how special he is. Like let's see him take a risk. Like I don't think that he took that risk yet like that. Now he did to get the belt when he fought Pedraza. He was through in there to probably lose. Like he said, he whooped the shit out of him, and then he was doing this thing. But now it's kind of like, damn. To me, that was his best win at that state. Up until this point, if you look at the stage he was at, being young, I think that win might have topped all of his wins to this date. And that don't make sense to me. Like, I think that win was clutch to where it's like, damn, Pedraza was experienced, he was older, and Tank fucking walked through him. But after that, it's like he start fighting this guy from UK, this guy, that guy. We can't really name no names that really already fought Ryan his last fight, but it was like, who knows what? Like, he brought him, the weight was crazy. It was just, I'm gonna still give him credit for the win because Ryan shouldn't have got in there if he was so injured or the weight or whatever. But the best win that he had to me is I'm gonna think on this, but I think Pedraza at the time that he beat him because he got Pedraza when at the time to where, and he beat the shit out of him. And I think that he could do that to a lot of these elite fighters, like, but we just not seeing it though. So what we just want to, all right, the fans are starving, so you can't get mad at people when they want to see a great fighter like Tank fight another great fighter. That's like in basketball or football, you gotta play each other eventually. Imagine if they could pick their games. The shit would be boring as hell. They'd play the Detroit Pistons and they'd be playing them every damn game. Imagine that. They gotta fucking play the Lakers, gotta play the Golden State, they gotta play Milwaukee Bucks. They're gonna have to meet up. Like, it ain't no, I want to play Detroit this game, Memphis this game. That's all everybody want to see. Like, I want to see. Like, we want to see Tank get to really show his greatness. Like, and I'm sure once he do it, people will say, "Oh, damn, we knew that was in him." It ain't even got to be Devin or Shakur. Like, I won't even say, because I won't even say that right now. Maybe he want to get it way up. Maybe he want to get 50, 100 million for that. Like, I ain't going to even, but like I say, even Lomachenko, give us Lomachenko or give us Matias or Lomachenko at least. Like, if Kambosos win, that'd be cool. Because if he could beat Lomachenko, then that's all right. Styles make fights, but when I hear fans saying Williams Zepeda and they just don't know boxing, like listen, man, it'd be brutal. And ain't me knocking dude, he could fight, but you got to look at Styles and imagine this guy in front of Tank. Like, be real. Like, if you sit in front of Tank, you gonna get, like, you better be somebody that got at least one punch knockout power yourself, or be like a bigger fighter, like a higher weight, maybe a guy like Tiafimo, that he could sit in the pocket with Tank. Like,
Good fight.
he'd be able to sit in the pocket and they can, but when you speaking on these guys as up and comers, man, he gonna end their careers.
It's a good fight that you just said right there. Good fight. You already know Boxing Hacker. Thank you for the $10, Mill City. Call a spade a spade. Tank's team is ducking. Tank's team is cherry picking. They won't fight Devin. They won't fight Shakur. But Isaac Cruz don't sell crap. But they're trying to fight him twice. I mean,
Yeah.
The first Isaac Cruz fight didn't do too bad in numbers. I mean, people try to always compare. Well, he only did 300 this time, and he just did 1.4 with or 1.3 with Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't understand the gear up of a fight and how it to be made. These guys know promoters know more than us when it comes to selling a fight. Cause trust me, if we all knew, we would all be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Especially the guys with money. You know what I'm saying? But they took losses. A lot of people came into the boxing game taking lots of losses. Tell them, man.
Oh yeah, 100%. I took a couple. I
You feel
won,
me?
I lost some, but my thing is this: Tank is to me. I would still give Tank the face of boxing. I'm gonna give him that because I'm gonna give him that. Like, it's now what I mean by that is like he bring that what he brought. I'm gonna give him his props, man. What he brought to Vegas was different. It felt different than even when Canelo fought Charlo. It wasn't. It was night and day. When
Mm,
Tank fought here, it seemed like a Mayweather week, like a Mayweather fight weekend when Floyd used to fight out here in Vegas. But for him to get them, he gonna have to fight the Devins and the Tiafimo and the Shakur. That's because him and Ryan fought. Ryan had the height and everything behind him, but with the pit bull thing, it ain't gonna have that kind of vibe. Like everybody ain't flying out to see that again. Like it's still gonna do good. Sell out the arena and stuff, but with Tank, I want to keep my numbers high, my pay per view numbers high if I was him. But I still would get Tank the face of boxing as far as creating the most exciting atmosphere when he fight, like creating the
yeah.
most exciting atmosphere. And really, the gauge is to see who can fucking bring everybody to Vegas. That's how you know when somebody really made it. When everybody fly out to Vegas, and that's when you know, like, okay, this cat and Tank did it. Like, but he did it against Ryan. It was I think people come to see him, but if he was to fight Tiafimo, Devin, or Shakur, to be off the chain.
Mm, yeah, 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 for sure. For sure. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let's improve the visibility of the show. We've been rocking out here for already 2 hours, and it's been lit. You know, anything else as far as of the 140 division is concerned that you want to see, and what who would you like to see Devin fight at 147 if that is the case to move up there and entertain a couple fights?
All right. Now, if I'm speaking from the business side, like me as his manager or promoter,
Yeah, he's like, I'm going with Manny Pacquiao.
that ain't a bad idea, honestly. But no, that's a good idea, honestly. But I'll put him in with a guy like Mario Barrios
I was talking about this.
for
Wasn't I talking about this chat? Wasn't I talking about this earlier?
the WBC vacant 147 title. I go
Mm-hmm.
up and fight Mario Barrios. He just came off a good win, a good upset win. I would fight him. I would fight at 40, but I'm saying if he did 147, I would fight him or him and Dude can be a good fight. He based out of here in Vegas. But now people don't know him like that yet. Nah, I'm gonna erase that. I'll fight Mario Barrios if I had to pick an opponent at 147. That's the best name I can really think of off the top of my head
Mm-hmm.
because he just
Yeah.
got a good win on pay per view. But if it was up to me, it'd be him and Tiafimo like in April.
At 47 or 40?
40. Tiafimo,
Mm.
Devin Haney at 140. I mean, that's shit. Now that fight bring everybody out too.
That will bring in people out. How do you what's the difference maker in that fight for you?
What as far as what the styles?
Getting the win.
What on Devin getting the win or
What both.
Tiafimo is the best. If I had to just say, who would I
What
put in there?
about that? Well, oh, I forgot to tell you. What about Devin Haney and Josh Taylor at 47?
Nope, No, Josh got to come back and do something.
I
No,
like
I
that.
put
I like that.
he need to either rematch Regis or something like that. No, we
I
got
like
to see because I thought he lost that fight against Catterall.
that.
Got to see where he at. Like
So he's
was
on a downslope from in your eyes. He's on a downslope.
well until he prove otherwise. We got to see what was because he been talking about going to 47 for a few years too. And I seen him. He a big cat, so maybe I don't know, but he lost his last couple. I thought Catterall beat him, and he put him down. So I would it'll be Barrios, but I'll just stay at 40 if I was him right now, and
Mm.
see
Okay.
who would make there. He got some good contenders. Dudes say they'd fight him, but I know Dave want the big fights. He ain't trying to fight no guys as contenders and mandatories. He deserved to be able to pick his fights. T.O. deserved to pick his fights. You got a handful of people that, even him and T.O., I wouldn't knock him if they fought in 2025. They got some time to let it brew and really get a
That could
major
that
back.
could happen at 47.
No, 140.
Okay.
They both gonna be 140 for a while. They can both beat. To me, I think him and Tiafimo could beat everybody at 147 if you exclude Boost. I think that they can both run through that weight class, but they both 40 pounders. They're gonna be there for a minute. So them two, I think maybe in 2025 it'll be a bigger fight. Even though I want to
Mm.
see next year, that's just me. I'm gonna speak on logic. I ain't gonna be, think of it in the way of what I just want to see. But if they build it up for about a year, which could be the end of next year to the early 2025, but we just got to keep seeing the same Tiafimo we just saw because sometimes he get bored and it seems like he slipped. I just think T.O. should fight nothing but big fights. That's when he really step up. I wouldn't even fight a tune up if I was him. Get all big fights. And I commend him for that because a lot of fighters freeze up under the lights. To me, T.O. don't perform as good under the lights. You get him a mediocre fight, his level go down. But step him up. You step him up, he gonna show up.
Absolutely. They're burning down the house upstairs. Diesel 187. Thank you for the $10, my brother. Thank you. New subscriber here. Good content and conversation with people who know boxing. Salute. Thank you for tapping in and also subscribing, man. Appreciate you guys daily. Um, you got guys like Stanionis also that
Oh,
are undefeated.
I forgot about him. Yeah, he could fight. Yeah, that dude could fight. Yeah, yeah, he could fight. Yeah, that's another dangerous dude right there.
Mm,
Dangerous guy. Yeah, I forgot about him. I like to see him and Boots fight though. I want to see Boots collect the belts one by one. Like go ahead and go for the undisputed. Um, I would like to see. Yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah, I think that he probably number two in my opinion at 47. He
mm.
might be two. And then 54. I like Virgil Ortiz. I think he got a fight coming up. He another one that I always forget because he ain't fighting a while, but I got him as a top dog. Out of like the young guys coming up, I think that he legit.
Yeah, he
He could
is.
probably beat everybody at 154. Except
Ooh.
Charlo. I don't know if Charlo coming back down. I think he'd beat everybody there. I give him a win over it to Zoo, Tim Zoo, all of them. I think long and I think he fight what in a few weeks or something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he a problem too, and he one of them dogs that'll fight anybody.
he
But yeah, I
definitely
think
will.
Virgil gonna be a major problem.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
The only dude
Um,
I saw beating him around that weight is Boots. That's it.
when Booth goes to 54.
Yeah, but I don't see nobody else beating him right now.
So yeah, that would be a nice fight, right? You could have Tim Zoo versus Virgil Ortiz. That'd be
Yeah, that's
fire.
a great fight. Cause Tim Zoo to me, he a beast. He an animal. He legit. Some fighters be overrated, but them dudes could fight for real. Stanionis could fight. All of them
Mm.
real. they real, they can fight. Them guys that fight that style, they could fight. But I
Yeah.
think Virgil, to me, Virgil is somebody that he ain't fought in a while. I guess he's somebody that's gonna break into the game hopefully in 2024.
Mm,
But when I start watching him, I'm like, yeah, he could fight. That dude dangerous.
right.
Yeah, I gotta give him his props. He could. I'm calling that early. Like he gonna destroy some cats.
Next week, man, we got Sonny Edwards and Bam Rodriguez. What's your prediction on the fight? I like the fight.
Yeah, I gotta watch Sonny. Yeah, I gotta watch him. But Bam, that's another one, man. I gotta remember because he's small. He one of my favorites too. When it come to that whole new generation, Bam, cold, cold. Like I don't see nobody beating him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's just already a two division champion
I,
as
I,
is.
yeah, man, he could fight. Like he got major skills. I
It's
gotta go
real.
watch. Yeah, I gotta go watch him, but I don't see nobody beating Bam, so I'm gonna pick him against whoever. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna Sonny just to see what my thoughts are on so we could break it down better before the fight, so I can have a
See if
better,
it's a stoppage or not. I think he can get the stoppage for sure.
yeah, I can have a better breakdown. But it's theories that I got on certain fighters. Certain fighters fighting, the top American fighters. It's
Hmm.
be different over here. Like they ain't no knock towards other cats, but let's be real. Like our elite athletes different, just all over, all around. Like, and this ain't a race thing or none of that. I'm talking about just where you grew up at, what region you grew up. We know America when it comes to boxing, we got it. In professional boxing, it ain't nobody like us. And that's all races combined. This ain't got nothing to do with race. It got something to do with where we grew up, the country we grew up in. Can't nobody do nothing with us in sports as a whole. Like that's just the truth when it come to now. Them you got great places, but I'm saying let's be honest. Like look at the whole boxing history. Every fighter was from here. That was the best of every generation. Like we
Yeah.
just got different here. That's just a lot of people don't like to hear it, but like I say, it's countries that I like. Like Mexico is my second. Like I'm a big Mexican boxing fan. Just the
I know.
country, because I don't go off race. I go off how a fighter fight and pedigree. I like
Sure.
it's fighters I like that's bangers and that's pressure. Like I told you, Virgil Ortiz is a straight dog in the pressure fight. It's one of my top guys that I like. I like a fighter for their style and how they can perfect what they do the best. Like, I don't just like, even though I can fighters I train happen to be skilled and this that they came to me because they know what I can teach or whatever, and the way I fought and the way I boxed. But I was, always could fight aggressive and all that too. But I'm saying Mexico to me is number two. Then you always had the only place that's slipping is Puerto Rico. That used to be, that they was always I don't know what's going on, but I could guess probably what's going on though. The problem that we got here, teachers. I don't know if they got the same teachers out there because Puerto Rico was always, but then now you got, that whole little
We got
Ukraine.
Manny Rodriguez. We got Bomba Gonzalez. We got Subriel Matias. And we got Amanda Serrano. And we got guys coming up and like
Now
Edgar Berlanga.
here Puerto Rico, like Amanda, she from here, right?
Amanda?
And she grew up in America.
That shit don't matter.
No, it matter. No, it
Nah.
matter. That's what.
Nah.
No, remember I said I'm taking where you grew up at because Benavidez is still the reason why people like him here is because he still we could identify with him because he, yeah, you always show your lineage and where respect, but he got that American hood shit in him. That's what
I
made Benavidez is this USA hood shit like is up in him and with the Mexican heart. Like he mixed it all together. But I'm talking
Xander
about
looked
straight
good yesterday.
who?
Xander's eyes looked good yesterday.
Oh yeah, I seen his
He's
highlights.
already ranked in like number 2
Yeah, I like Matias right now out of there. He from the island, like like I
because he's
said,
ready. He's game tested. He's ready.
and he from Puerto Rico. He grew up in Puerto Rico, right? So I'm gonna give him the flat the
How you
I'm gonna give
doing?
him the torch right now. I'm gonna give him the torch to make the country, the island proud, because
Oh yeah, La
he
Belgia.
he gonna fight with pride. Like I don't know him well yet, but I could just tell that he one of them dudes that got a lot of pride and he coming with his heart. Like he gonna really, it ain't they ain't people ain't been carrying the Puerto Rico torch from Puerto like how it's supposed to be held. Like the ones
Mm.
from because we gotta look from guys from America to carry it. Like Edgar and God, but I'm talking about the guys that ain't from New York, the East Coast. We know I'm talking about straight Puerto Rico, like Matias. But I think that he is the front runner right now.
Oh, here we
Cause
go.
you say Tiafimo,
Here
right?
we go. Here we go.
You could say Tiafimo, right? But he from he where he from? Well, I know he grew up kind of in Vegas, but he from New York or something or Florida.
Yep. Yeah, yeah. One of those two.
He's straight. When you see Tio, you think of America. Like, oh, he from the U.S. You could tell the way he dressed, talk, walk. Even though they kind of the same. Puerto Rico remind me of y'all up there in the East Coast, but Matias right now is the one from there. Then you got them Ukrainian, them guys over there could fight good too. That little pocket in them. I don't know if it's like they ain't really
Ukraine.
Russian, like the Middle East type. Them dudes from Ukraine and like where Bavar from and Better BF and that whole little pocket over there, they can fight. Japan
Yeah.
get a couple here and there. Australia getting a couple here and there, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it's America and Mexico right now. And then I give like Ukraine, they doing pretty decent, but UK get one or two here and there. But
Them Russians.
yeah, it's them different kind of Russians, like them, you know,
Them
they,
Asian looking ass ones.
yeah, they like you get the Muslim ones, you get they got different cultures, but they hard, they real old
Yeah.
school,
They go hard. They go hard.
and that's why I like Better Beef. Like he a real disciplined, hard, old school cat. Like him, Bavar, and when you look at guys like Lumachenko and Usyk, them dudes is yeah, them dudes is switch. Yeah, them guys is all of that matter. That's why I'm breaking this down because the hunger. Them dudes, the only thing that I think we lacking in our country right now is the prospects get a couple dollars and they want to be rappers. Yeah. Hey, they turn it, they want to be rappers. Now you don't get me wrong, they can have their fun and everything, but they can take a page out of the Devin Haney, the Shakur, the Tiafimo, the Boots, the Benavidez. You take a page out of their book. Like I think guys like Kenny Sims, I seen him get better. He was coming out here putting that work in.
Yeah.
When I say here, I mean Vegas, where I'm at. He seen what he needed to do to get up out of his hometown. Like I mentioned that to you yesterday, right? With Montana, right? I'm like, man, listen, we from the same city. I know what's there, just the lifestyle there just not good. Like it ain't, you in the poorest city in America, number one or two every year. The resource is not there. Like you gotta when you fighting a big fight, you gotta migrate, go to camp. You gotta give yourself the best advantage. That can go for anybody. Like if I know I'm trying to get a career job, the main thing I'm gonna look at is where is the best advantage for this opportunity. So I weigh in all of that when I speak on the fight, and that's why I broke as said that yesterday. I'm like, Liam Perro been out here for years. He been out here for years grinding in Vegas, sparring with Devin, Shakur, the best of the best. Whenever I call him, he was coming and ready to work. whenever I hit him up for Devin, like, can we get some work tomorrow? He over there at the gym ready. That's the advantage. That's like, that's our, as a fighter, that's our version of college.
Yeah.
That's our version of college. You should be traveling to go to where the boxing is real, like in California, either Florida and places in Vegas. Them the three. And the reason why I say that, everywhere might have, it's a whole lot of fighters. Like right where I'm at now, I'm in the car, right? Where I'm at right now, it's probably in a 10-minute radius, it's probably over 10 gyms from where I'm at right now.
Yeah. Mm.
Opportunity at when it's
Get cut off a little.
my phone.
Yep. But we get what you hear. We picking up what you putting down.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is for the listeners, because I know most of them ain't fighting. I'm telling the listeners, and I'm gonna motivate them and tell them to quit bullshit. Because I
Get
know a lot
that.
of people are. They and I'm gonna say this, they procrastinate. Y'all
Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. I'm gonna see if what's Zab doing right now. He's gonna come right back on, but I gotta make sure that I send the request to Zab as well. So I think he just got a phone call. Make sure, because Zab texted me. I know y'all want to hear from him as well. Hold on 1 second. Oh, he's back. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Improve the visibility of the
Yeah,
show.
my bad. I had to get this call.
Now you good. You good. It was good because now I was able to at least text Zab and stuff.
Oh,
So
okay.
you were saying.
This is what I was saying. Like, you got to give yourself the best opportunity when it come to anything in life. Like, to me, I don't think that a lot of people give themselves the best opportunity, just period in life. Not only boxing, but it's a bunch of people that's tuning in right now that ain't doing it. They waiting. They procrastinating. They waiting, or they ain't giving themselves the best opportunity. They got fear. They letting fear hold them back. Doubt. You can't have none of that. See, that's one thing I can say about Devin. He don't got none of that. He ain't scared to fail. But in order to achieve something, you got to go out there. Like, Devin ain't never tell me, "Oh, I'm gonna retire undefeated." That wasn't never nothing that we even talked about. Like, anybody could lose. You could lose a few times, but the greatest fighters ever lost, you know, several times. But these fighters, I just want to see more fighters step up. Some are, but the only great fighter out there that we ready to really see is Tank. That's the great fighter that we just waiting to see him really open up that bag of tricks and show what he really got. Like, I know he got it. He showed it, but he a high level fighter. So until we see him with at least, like I say, like a Lomachenko at least, because he might stop Lomachenko. That'd be like, damn, all right, yeah, he stopped him. That's like you can't. That's a hell of a thing to do. Like even that kind of fight is like, but Pitbull, like I say, that's like the Lakers playing. I mean, it's like them playing maybe at least you don't want to see them in the championship versus. Let me make think of who that'd be, like the Lakers versus or Golden State or Denver versus. Imagine if like who up in there in the East maybe that's decent on the Eastern Conference. You want to see them versus Boston Celtics or Philadelphia, right? You want to see them represent the East, a team like that. You don't want them picking like the Orlando Magic. That this Golden State versus Orlando Magic. That's Tank versus Pitbull. It's like, come on, we don't really want to see the Magic. If like Golden State or Phoenix got to pick, it'd be like them playing Orlando Magic. It's like, nah, I won't really want to see that. Like, we know y'all gonna win, but that ain't the fight that we want to see.
Mm, mm. I mean, yeah, I hear you, but there's a case too that you can make that Devin fought a lot of the guys, a lot of these former champions on their downfall, and Cambosis might not be, um, and you fought Cambosis. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of people kind of discredit him. You know what I'm
Man, listen,
saying?
he beat Tiafimo. Man, listen, Dad fought the undisputed champion in his country twice. The fight odds was even. I know very well. I know that very well. Because I bet Devin to win that fight, and it was a hell of a bet. There was even odds in that fight. And it was a
Hmm.
little plus money for Devin to win the decision. So we can't say that just because Devin beat him. What I'm saying is everybody want to wait till after the fight to say this, but he fought Devin only he just turned 25 a couple weeks ago. So his resume right now, he got a great resume for his age. Like he that's how boxing works. You got to prove yourself against. He fought these guys around the time he fought them. Him and Tank fought. They both fought Gamboa around the same window of time, like it within a year or so, 2 years. Everybody was saying, "Oh, Gamboa leg was hurt when he fought Tank." I ain't discredit Tank for it
Well,
because
Tank
sometimes,
kind of got him old too, so it's like Tank got him a little old, and then
yeah,
you
but
know
I still
Haney
give him
got
the
him 2 more
victory.
years older than that, right?
Hey, I give him the victory because Gamboa is still a veteran. So that's a worthy opponent when you get a Linares, a guy that was a former champion. I ain't gonna knock, Tank or Devin for not picking them guys up. But where they at now, you only get them if you get like a fight in between the big fights. You only want to see him against at least A level, A minus level, A. You want to see him against all top fighters. Pitbull could fight. I like Pitbull, but Tank beat him with a hurt arm. His arm was hurt, and he already beat him. So, I'd have rather seen him, in there with somebody different, just a different look. Even if Frank Martin, like not, even though I think he beat Frank, it's a different look. You fighting the undefeated, hungry young fighter, that's more of a. But I don't see how fighting a rematch with Pitbull is like make anybody excited. The only thing gonna be is can he knock him out this time, which I think he will stop him this time.
And that's still entertainment.
Yeah, but it's like Tank, I mean Pitbull, and we only say this. See, a lot of fighters get mad, but we only say this because of the high expectations we got for Tank. Like that's that's like a compliment. It might not be a yes man compliment that you want to hear, but I think so much of your skills, I want to see you step it up. See, these
Hmm.
guys get mad at everybody that want to challenge them, but we tired of seeing y'all fight mediocre fighters. I think a lot of Tank to where I want to see him accomplish what he could be capable of anything that we don't even know that he capable of. But until we see it, it's gonna be too right. But until we see it, we don't really know. Like we know that he an animal, but beating Pitbull and guys like that ain't gonna really prove that greatness for real. Like we know it's there, but just a friendly challenge to Calvin and Kenny. I know they don't handle the business. It's I know they got that dog in them. Like that's how they brought him up. But man, give us something that give us something that Bill giving us and that Jay Prince giving us. Like they trying to fight the best available opponents, Shakur and Devin.
Mm.
Teofimo doing it. He fought Lomachenko and he fought Josh Taylor. When everybody said he was done, he doubted himself after that one fight. But that was just his competitive nature. It wasn't like, oh, I think I'm. He was just asking, like, man, you think I'm that? That's how champions think. He was just, but he came back and whooped the shit out Josh Taylor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gotta give Tio his credit, for that, for sure. Um, that's why I think that Tio and Haney fight will be just so much more better, just because,
Oh,
Tio got
yeah,
that win over Taylor, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
Tio,
great fight.
Haney beat Regis for the title, but also Regis lost to Taylor. So it's a good warm up. It's a good gear up for the fight.
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, you could say that's a top. In my opinion, that might be a top 3 fight in boxing right now. Tio versus Devin. That's a top 3
Most
fight.
definitely.
Any way you want to
Most
put it.
definitely.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
any way you want to put it. You could put it. If somebody put it number 1, I wouldn't be mad.
You get your money's worth on that.
Yeah, because they both can fight. They both could fight, man. It's and the key. This is the bar right here. You see this? Can you see where I'm at? What this
Yep.
is? This the bar.
Yep.
Who could sell this out? They making billions of dollars every month here.
Mm.
Like who could sell this? I ain't nothing gonna top this. Like of course overseas they the only ones that can match it in Saudi because they got the money to put out. But ain't nobody gonna match. They can do what it take to. Tank could do what it take with the right opponent, and that fight can do it what it take. Terrence and Boots did it. Uh, Shakur and Tank could do it. And it's a couple fights, heavyweight fights that are, but I think they're gonna be over in the Middle East for the next couple years, to be honest with you. So
Yeah.
we really need these fights because a lot of these fights, in a minute, the Middle East gonna be snatching up all these big fights.
Yeah. They're busy. They're busy with the heavyweights right now, but eventually.
Yeah, man, they gonna start like, all right, y'all bullshit, and I'm gonna put this bread out and really. So hopefully these promoters really start working together because the bag these cats coming with, they making the promoters say, shit, there's so much money, we got to do it.
What you think about that card that they're doing at the end of the year?
It's a good card. Man, I don't think it been that many good fighters on one card in a while.
Yes.
That's a good heavyweight card, but like I say, they got the bag. Like they got the money to do it. And why I always break down out here, they got the money to do it because they making the money out here every month. So these
Mm.
guys got to be thinking of that too when they think of fights. Like who gonna fly out from all over the country and the world, and they gonna come spend their money to see them fights like Teofimo and Devin, Teofimo and Tank Shakur and fights like that. You don't got too many of them that's super. It's only a handful of fights that's always like Vegas worthy, like to really like T.O. I mean, what's his name? Tank versus Pitbull ain't that. It ain't that. Yeah, it's going some people, but it ain't gonna be like him and Ryan was crazy. Him and Devin to be crazy. Him and Teofimo, him and Shakur. He got to carry it like Floyd carried it when it come to Floyd did what he had to do to earn the right to, make sure everybody came out no matter who he fought. He did that. He took his risk early on too, as well. But we got to keep these big, exciting fights going. We got to keep that going. Like that
Absolutely.
was one yesterday. That was a real good, exciting fight. Like a good one that everybody was excited for. The outcome was what it was, but going into it, we was all excited. I ain't been excited to see a fight really like that in a minute. It's been a minute. I can't think of the last one. Of course,
You know what?
Terrence and Spence.
You know what's crazy? Like looking at the styles, I already knew the outcome. But the thing about it is that um in reality, the trash talking, knowing that he was a two-time champion in that division and it's a title fight. Yeah, it's exciting for that when you look at it that way. But if you a real boxing head and you really know styles and understand what's going to be your kryptonite, you knew that this was going to be like that.
Yeah, but the only thing is that we thought it would be better, like a better competitive, more competitive. Like we thought Terrence and Spence was gonna be a more competitive.
I mean,
But
Devin
what
looks smooth. I enjoyed watching Devin work. I
no,
ain't gonna
me
hold
too. No, me too. But I'm saying,
flipping and rolling and all
yeah,
that. That's
yeah,
the
no,
whole
that was his
shit.
best. That was his career best
Whole
performance.
shit.
What I mean by that is they did the job of the excitement going into the fight was done because of what we know and what we thought of Regis did the job. What I'm saying is the build up of certain fights not even gonna get you excited because you don't even have a chance to think that anybody is you got to fight a guy that people at least think got a chance to beat you.
Yeah, but
Like I
just like
say, when
Jackie Hernandez said, Devin called him a bum and made him look like one too.
yeah, they did a good build up for the fight. Everybody was excited to see it. And like I say, I still take my hat off to Regis. He just couldn't do it. Like he ain't go in there and punk out or nothing. He just got outclassed. Like he didn't go out in there and quit. He just couldn't do nothing. So I don't give him really, But like I say, Terrence, we thought Terrence and Spence was the most 50-50 fight since Hearns and Leonard almost. And look what happened. But it did the job. It got everybody in the building. It got everybody in the world talking about it. The outcome is going to be the outcome. But when you get more fights like that where the whole world is talking about it, that's when you keep everything thriving for the sport.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant, Jackie. That Devin called him a bum, man. So that means he fought a bum. I mean, no, I mean, it's not that. It's just there's levels in this boxing game, and I guess he chose to use the word bum, and
Yeah,
he just.
that's talk. That's trash. That's building the fight
Yeah,
up.
that's building the fight up. It's trash talk and stuff like that. Regis is not a bum. It's just that Devin is really that good. He's really that good. You know, at this point in time in this boxing era, he's really that good, and
Hey,
he can make a good fighter, a champion, look like that.
but check this out. I thought I was crazy when I was saying it was 95-5 yesterday. I only gave him a 5% chance, if that.
You did
See,
say
people
that.
think I forgot. Like it, I was
I think
just
yeah, you did
I
say
was
that.
I was
95
just
to
biased
five.
last night. Hey, I was biased last yesterday morning. I was
Oh,
biased because
facts.
that's my guy. This, that, and the other. But I'm just say my real opinion when it comes to the boxing. Like everybody got opinions. Of course, I think that my opinions is well educated and it's literally and it usually pan out most of the time. I ain't gonna always be right, but as far as not just using my logic and not going off my emotions,
I understand what you're saying. I understand. I feel that too. You know.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. When we was saying it yesterday, people was I don't let people backtrack
Yep. Yep. Yep.
coming in and the job just was done by Devin Haney.
Mm, absolutely. Now, when we talk about elite fighter, do you think Regis is still an elite fighter, or he never was an elite fighter? He was just a champion.
he got to earn his way back to it. He was
Because
there. I ain't
nowadays people are
gonna,
getting these
you know.
belts and like they're not credible.
Yeah, no, he credible. He a credible fighter. Because of the way that that he dominated. But he a credible fighter. I give him that. But as far as the word elite, he will have to come back and get a couple good wins to get back there. Like, because if that's the case, we could say,
So he was
even though
elite, is what you're saying.
huh?
I one upon a time he was. Once upon a time he was elite. Is what you're saying. Or was he never elite? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Help improve the visibility of the show. Appreciate all the donations as well. He just froze up real quick. Polls are looking crazy. Smash that like button. We almost at, we're about to hit 600 likes. Thank you guys for all the likes. Thank you for 500 people tuning in as well. Really appreciate it.
Am I back?
You back in action. You Yeah, it'll be in and out. But like you said about the polls, after a fight happens and people see the performance, now look at the polls. Great Devin Haney's performance. 84% believe he has an A+ performance. Cause that stoppage could have happened. Be real. Cause that stoppage could have happened. Be real. I'm gonna wait for you to get better signal before you answer that question. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Now it's getting there. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. It's starting to move. It's starting to move. It's starting to get better. Yep. Yep. I can. Are you in a tunnel? Or if you in a tunnel, you already know what that means. Tank Smokes Devin. Coda in the building. Jackie Hernandez in the building. Fabulous Ja- Jada in the building. Ramirez in the building. Hard work, dedication in the building. King of the Bounce. What's going on? What's going on? Each and every single person. Shout out to y'all. Mickey just froze up. He'll come out and come back in. Let's see if Zab is ready to get this on the roll. Okay, we back. We back. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Appreciate all the donations as well. It's always much appreciated. Helps the flow grind, helps the flow grind. Definitely want to continue doing this. Hopefully, like this could be one of the number one things I do. It is the number one thing I do. But I would like to do this full time. Not gonna lie to you. But smash the like button, and tell a friend and tell a friend, subscribe to the channel, help us grow, help us reach that 20,000 subscriber mark. We just started 10 months ago, so definitely it's always a blessing to have us growing as fast as they were growing. God is good, I always like to say. And salute to everyone that has been tuning in and enjoying the live as well. Going to be giving them some time for Zab to go pick up that message. But nevertheless, he beat anyone who can't. I see that the chat going a little wild here. Okay. As long as we respecting each other, it's all good. Just respect, man. That's all we ask, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's in a gang here. No one's in a gang here, right? The only person you should be protecting as much as that is yourself or your kids. But it's all fun. It's all fun and games, and it's great. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen, as well, and subscribe to the channel. See where Zab's at. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? Copy link. Let's get this guy on. Matias, you Latino males, I'm disappointed in you, brother. What you mean? I'm a big I'm a big Matias fan. Where the Matias love? Oh, you just got here then? And you just got here if you don't think I got love for Matias? What's going on, chat? What's going on? What's going on? Now, do y'all think that when it comes to Devin Haney, do y'all believe that if he is pay-per-view material? That's another question. You know what I'm saying? Is he pay-per-view material? And shout out to everyone that has voted on the votes on the polls. Hopefully we can get as many. We got 839 votes. Hopefully we can get that in likes. Hopefully you guys have, you know, went by, smashed the appreciation button. We've been here for quite some time, a whole bunch of hours entertaining y'all. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this session. My reaction going bad. Yeah, no, Mickey's talking about his reception. Yeah, nah, man, you driving. When you driving, the reception be like that. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you guys enjoyed this session so far. Hopefully we get Zab to tap the link real quick so we can get his input. If not, you already know we'll get him on just at another time. I wouldn't buy it personally. No? Okay. So y'all not you don't you're not liking that type of style, Jackie. You're not rocking, you need a little bit more entertainment in your life, is what you saying. Okay. Okay. Yes, Haney's pay-per-view material. I love it. I love it. Facts. Devin is not is not a man. What? Mm. Oh, not a main event. Definitely main event material for sure. You can't discredit Devin that much. Pay-per-view material. Um, I mean, he's entering it. Let's see what the numbers look like. You know what I'm saying? This is his second time in pay-per-view. It's kind of tough to kind of say he's not what he says he is. You know what I'm saying? And pay-per-view material. Hey, if you cracking over 300, 200, over 200, over 150, you're still material, pay-per-view buy. So just ask Mickey's first. Smash the like button, guys. You already know it's Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the fighters channel, the trainers channel, the people's channel. And we are growing and we are moving and grooving. People don't understand the art of boxing. It is an art and it's something that you gotta really focus on. Little key things to so you can understand the art. It's little key things. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. You took the 39 mil out of context. He said, okay, okay. It's too much biased stuff being said here than saying gonna come here and act like Dev defeated. Bro, y'all talk is not facts. I could tell that you guys are basically just, chatting with each other, which is cool. Love it. Keep it respectful always. Zab gonna come here and act like Devin defeated. You know that. You know that. You know how he's coming. But that's my guy. Yeah, I got bro. Hey, I'm bringing y'all a six-time champion, 6-time champion, man, former undisputed champion at welterweight. Yo, Zab used to be the guy, so that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He's my guy, no matter what, no matter what. But he do be talking crazy. Now I like Calvin Forrest said he need to fight. That's funny. Nah, he that's my guy. That's why we debate. That's why our show be good. Our show does pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? It does pretty decent. We hit some pretty high numbers just like today. Not like today. Today was the highest numbers. Salute to everybody in the chat that have went to Mill City Boxing and chopped it up. We hit up to like 1,200 people on the live. Some of the highest numbers that we hit. So I appreciate people that stop by. And for the people that are going to be watching this later, appreciate y'all. Really appreciate you. Zab is still that guy. He is, man. That's my guy. You already know he was never elite. Mikey cut it up. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button. Hopefully we get Zab on soon. And if not, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so that way and press the notification button. So when I do jump on, y'all can come and enjoy this boxing talk and interviews that we do put together here on the channel and stuff like that. For the people that are subscribed and stuff like that, my peoples, my community, I appreciate y'all for joining this community. Because this is something that I've been definitely wanting to do for quite some time now. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Zurella beat Regis easy. Bendito. And Zurella didn't even use the jab. He just did it with his right hand. Bendito. We just gave the fight to Devin on the silver platter. He didn't look good, man. He didn't look good. He didn't prepare. He said he was prepared, but he didn't prepare. You know what I'm saying? He said he had the best team in boxing. I don't know. It didn't seem like it was, but at the end of the day, shout out to everybody that's on that team. Shout out to both teams for putting the fight on last night. Right? Shout out to both teams for putting the fight on last night. I could appreciate that. You know what I mean? I could appreciate that fight. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. We need to get these likes. We need to get these subscribers. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so we can get to 20,000. We need 20,000 subscribers. That's what we're aiming for. And Regis didn't look good his last fight either. You know what I'm saying? This shit kind of rubbed off onto the next fight, right? You're right about that, Jackie. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. A nice 863 votes, though. It's a lot of votes, man. Today was definitely very successful live today, I would have to say. And if Zab don't come in the next few minutes, then we're going to have to stop it. And that's what it is, It's like he threw the fight. I don't know about he tried. No. Fabulous. He tried. What fabulous. We just don't got time to learn shit. 34 is getting a little. Yep, you're starting to come a little bit down in that, and if you like partying in Brazil and drinking, it's not going to be a good mix, if you know what I mean. He tried in his last round. I mean, he tried. He just mentally got drained in there, man. Salute to Devin, the Dream, Haney. You know what I'm saying? I bet you Zab's in a pool party right now at Haney's house. One time Zab showed me a video of that. Oh my goodness gracious! Shoot, I had to look around, make sure my woman wasn't around. So great, but yeah, she was good. Haney the best at 140. I like it. I love it. I love it when someone wins and they automatically everybody forgets about the whole division. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Really good fighter though. Really, really good fighter, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Salute, salute. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate each and every single one of y'all for stopping by, smashing the like button, subscribing to the channel, and pressing that notification button for the next time we go live and do another interview and all that. Where you rate Haney's fight now? I mean, hey, does a KO could have made it better? That's about it. Other than that, that's an A. That's an A. I like what Mickey said. I want to give him an A to leave room for him to get better and to be able to get that KO in his next bout. You know, finesse that KO. Finesse it, man. You got the lungs, you got the youth, you got the skills. Do it. You don't have to be the hugest puncher to get the knockout. You just got to be the smart man. That's a fact, though. Hopefully, all 400 of y'all plus are subscribed to the channel. So that way, you guys could always tap in, improve the visibility of the show, and be part of this boxing community. Let me see where. I'll be right back. Let me see what Zab's doing. I'll be right back. He didn't pick it up. What's going on? What's going on, man? They're going to be a partying with the Haneys. Salute, salute, salute. Sliding counter. Salute, salute, salute. Bon, what's going on? What's going on? Hopefully, each and every single one of y'all has subscribed to the channel, man. Make sure you guys press that subscribe button and the like button. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to go and check out, some of them top ranked cards. Probably come back and chop it up about that. Probably another interview with, most likely with Zab or whatever, and some other guys that I'm gonna invite. Most likely, I have to talk to Sugar Shea Mosley to see if he would like to jump on because I know he was rooting for Regis in that fight. So, and I'm that's a little bit underdue. As far as when's the last time I spoke to him. And then you already know we'll most likely be tapping in with Stephen Breadmore and Edwards in the morning. Everybody likes coffee with Edwards, with coffee with Breadman, right? That's what I should call it. Coffee with Breadman in the mornings after the fights. So we're gonna be doing that tomorrow. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And then once again, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. So therefore, you guys can be notified for the next time we go live. Salute to everybody that has voted. It's a lot of votes, over 883 votes. So salute to that, and salute to Devin Haney and Regis Prograis for putting a show for us. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the fact, win or lose, we got entertained, and I think it was worth my money when it came down to and salute to everybody that had won bets. You know what I'm saying? We're on our sixth week in a row right now. Winning. So hopefully we can continue that winning streak. And then, nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, much love to all y'all. Have a great Sunday, and we'll be back with another one probably later on today. That's why I want you guys to subscribe now, and then obviously, probably tomorrow morning as well, most likely. So much love to everybody on the chat. God bless. On to the next. Thank you for the donations and all that. Much love.